What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight, man? Shit, I just been doing my thing. I did get a few calls yesterday from Rob. We talked for about 45 minutes and we're gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying? Uh Man, the streets is talking, all kind of like weirdos coming out, motherfuckers that wouldn't mention my name, mentioning my name and shit, you know? And ain't nothing sweet here. Ain't nothing sweet, you know. Um a lot of people mentioning my name for multiple reasons. I mean, the main thing is, in the black sector, I don't know of anybody that ever got 950 in their chat for any motherfucking reason. So you can say, oh, Octavius now is not part of the black sector, when I was here from the foundation of the motherfucker. So, what I mean? And speaking of the black sector, it's a lot of hate, man. You know what I mean? I love some people in the black sector, but it's the player hater motherfucking black sector, the player hating motherfucking conspiracy theory black sector. Niggas ain't got no motherfucking content. Niggas coming over here snatching my motherfucking content, playing it on their motherfucking shit. And I ain't gonna say shit to you. When your shit just gets struck, it's just gonna get struck. Cause I don't use nobody's shit. I don't violate no terms and conditions and none of that bullshit. So, I'm gonna let y'all little niggas eat for now and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was just going around, listening to, here and there, motherfuckers taking some of the content. I seen the Rod Rack Hall on a particular show, and a little upload or whatever, and it was cute. But then I heard some shit about, what I mean, me and Rob being lovers, you know, shit by Cookie Monster, you know what I mean? And I used to listen to her for a little brief time, just go over to hear what she had to say when she was dragging Grandpa Glitter Boots. There's a lot of weirdos over there and shit. That shit been hijacked. Suge off doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? The Kwame Brown sector doing his thing and shit. And I understand why he doing his own motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? Because, man, like, the sector over there is some hater shit. I was on Buddy Lee channel. I got blocked for no motherfucking reason. Rob got fucking kicked off after the fuck nigga played his motherfucking stream. And some more shit. And I guess Buddy Lee, that weird ass little weak ass nigga, supposed to be like this real nigga, the pull up king. The fuck nigga came over here and pretty much, yeah, he sissied out. You know what I mean? So we're not just gonna beat up on black sector motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers we gotta address. And some more shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, before we get into it, I'm gonna sing a little song. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, because it's real motherfucking shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so, like, I went over there, I listened to the little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The little clip I seen, Cookie Mom start talking about niggas lovers and shit. And, Rob didn't want to speak to Tracy and some more shit and all that goddamn shit. But, for y'all don't know her, right? If you go over there, it's called it's I guess it's like it's the reject divestment community over there, right? And this is a woman who's been to jail, got about like a billion kids and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? That talked about how when she grew up, she was so lonely she played with a rat. She had a rat as a motherfucking pet in Philly. And when I heard that shit, I was like, damn. And then I heard some more shit that said she showed up at somebody's house butt ass naked to fight another woman. And I listened to the rhetoric over there with the divestment shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, it ain't nothing but some, it's like some game. You know what I'm saying? It's some game to run down on lonely women. How the black man ain't shit because you can't get one at this time. A lot of motherfuckers done hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to justify struggle, lesbian, buddy sex. And that's your thing if that's your motherfucking thing. A real nigga gonna see the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? And I heard a lady over there talking about how she'll use strap-ons on she'll fucking a nigga's bitch better than he can with the strap-on and what else? That she'll do the men with the strap-on and some more shit. So I understand the psychology of a motherfucker like that, and I do understand that chick, you know, pop pills from time to time. So we ain't gonna go too hard on motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers suffering from disabilities and some more shit. But little girl, sit your motherfucking ass down. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna dox you. I'm gonna find your job. You know what I mean? I'm gonna absolutely on you. You know what I mean? And we gonna dox you, and we gonna do some more shit. Do whatever the fuck you wanna do. But you ain't no motherfucking roast queen. You ain't finna motherfucking out comedy a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna do shit. But be over there and be mad. Be over there preaching that motherfucking loser ass fucking doctrine, being victims and shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker over here is the prime sector of this championship shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We all about winning. Winning, motherfucker. We don't make excuses. We don't say, we don't point to him and her and say that I ain't getting where I want to get. You know, cowards do that and they ain't you. And that's what I'm telling my motherfucking crowd. Cowards do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you fucked up in life because you fucked up in life. You made wrong decisions. You want to fuck on a drug dealer with trues and vows, old ass 50-year-old hoes. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day in the 80s, late 80s, and early 90s and shit, being trues and vows, motherfucking hoes. You know what I'm saying? And they got old and the nigga ain't get chose. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just go accept that reality. Get your motherfucking ass in the gym. Get some plastic surgery and some more shit. Get your teeth fixed. Whatever you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? Do some progress. Something to progress, to climb, you know, out of that hole that you in. You need to watch Batman. You know, when he was down in that motherfucking tunnel and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had to believe that he could get the fuck out of that goddamn hole. Shit. Don't be down there, yeah, this is the reason why we're in the motherfucking hole and we need to dig deeper. You know what I mean? That's that manosphere bullshit. That's that goddamn divestment bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my commentary on it. Right? I ain't finna go and try to dox motherfuckers and find out niggas' jobs and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, I understand your philosophy and your normalcy bias, man. I know you did like 8 years in prisons and shit. You know what I'm saying? You had to have struggle sex with your inmate friends and some more shit, and you running up on motherfuckers butt ass naked and have motherfucking pet rats and talk about how when bitches have green discharge come out their coochies and some more shit. Those are your words, not mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we on to the next. Let's move that little motherfucker out the way. Little ass nigga. Move him out the way. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let's move that bullshit out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? We gave, nigga, I'll call the motherfucking name. We giving niggas clout tonight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hate speech, just commentary, just comedy. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa Glitter Boots, he loves calling me the F word. You know what I'm saying? He loves saying that shit, you know what I mean, or whatever. But, shit, let me show my stream. So we gonna justify this shit. There's a lot of normacy bias and motherfuckers living their motherfucking lifestyle around here. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done lived his whole motherfucking lifestyle. This weird ass nigga. Let me go to my community wall, man. Let me show y'all. So we're gonna do some showing and telling tonight. You know? And we're gonna get into what Rob said, but we're just having fun. You know, man, I felt a little energy tonight. So I was like, shit, let's go in here and let me show y'all, man. I ain't gotta get nothing against nobody living their life, but you know, when you try to be goddamn Terry Crews from Friday After Next, try to put a lifestyle on a nigga, you know, we gonna expose your motherfucking ass. Now, nigga, this is this nigga. Grandpa Glitter Boots. Look at this. Y'all see my mouse, right? You know? Like, why? Why? Why, Sway? How, Sway? This you, nigga? With your motherfucker. Look at these goddamn fake ass teeth. See how that shit look like it came out of the goddamn candy machine. You know what I'm saying? Cheap ass motherfucking dentist, some more shit. You know what I'm saying? And look at this weak ass nigga, man. Oh, they're talking about, Octavius. Yeah, Octavius. Yeah, Octavius. Nigga, stop sex playing me, nigga. Over there with a billion women in your motherfucking chat, 65 years old, and you ain't get a bitch. You could to settle down with. You know what I mean? You flirting in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Some old shit or whatever. But that shit all show. You know what I mean? I'm hearing stories about how your motherfucking ass is a goddamn extortionist and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of weirdo shit behind the scenes. Uh, but this is this nigga. They were talking about Rob wearing some fucking drawers or whatever. Oh, like, let me ask y'all. Let's see this nigga, man. See this right here? Is this like panties or some shit this nigga got on? You know what I mean? Is this the reason why this man keep wishing that I'm part of the lifestyle or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What the fuck were you doing? You was advertising, homeboy. That wasn't for no goddamn women, though. You know, the other picture, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got it blocked out yet. This nigga laying in the bed with one leg up in the air. You know what I'm saying? And some more shit. You feel me? Yeah, he got on yoga pants. He got on some tights. You know, for them young bulls to come over. You know what I'm saying? He loves saying young bulls. You know, we say that shit. The shit kind of give me a like, ugh, like what the fuck? But yeah, man, it's a nigga's normacy bias and some more shit. You know what I mean? And he pretend like he like Fi Babe. Like, oh, Fi Babe is so fine. Fi Babe, you need to get with the old man. I mean, I'll take these dentures out, baby, and put my mouth on you and gum you to death. Put it on that, you know. I didn't even do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga take out his dentures. The nigga like 5 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh, Octavius, I'll beat your ass. I'll do this and I'll do that. You know, nigga, you wouldn't do a motherfucking thing. Nigga, if you see me, you'd be scared. And nigga, I'll just backhand bitch slap your bitch ass if I did see you in person, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's comedy, y'all. You know what I mean? Because we dealing with weirdo ass, snitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cop ass niggas. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these motherfuckers over there they love talk gangster, then call the cops on motherfuckers. That's their style. They snitches. You know, they call IRS on motherfuckers and all that little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't roast. They just some weird ass niggas. They got a lot of fucking time on SSI sitting on their ass all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Living off of me when I go to work picking tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? And trying to find out where a nigga work at. Oh, where he work at. Oh, and I'm talking about Rob dragged children. He did this and he did that. I'm not here to be an apologist for Rob. But the motherfuckers you got in your chat got niggas fired. You done got motherfuckers fired. You know, you're a doxer. From what I'm hearing behind the scenes, you a goddamn extortionist and some more shit. You a weird ass nigga. You's a weird motherfucking ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Like in real life, bro, you have no respect. You better keep your motherfucking hermit ass in the motherfucking house. Cause you know, and I bet that's the reason why you lost your motherfucking teeth. That goddamn mouth of yours. You went outside one day and felt brave. Your testosterone went up just a little bit. Then you went outside and shit, and then you talked to a real nigga like me. Said my Octavius Prime, I'll slap the shit out you. I don't like you. I don't like it at all. And a nigga like me just backhand your ass up there, Philly and shit, and knocked all your goddamn teeth out. That's why your punk ass got dentures, nigga. You know what I'm saying? At an early age. And if you didn't, you just sit up there in the bed and shit, eating candy, eating all kind of fucked up ass foods, rotting your goddamn teeth out. All your goddamn teeth go. All that shit go. You know what I mean? And then you want to be like, you the motherfucking YouTube sex symbol. You like that guy, you the YouTube sex symbol of talking to the lady. But yeah, you know, try to put on a deep voice or some more shit. I heard that little bitch ass voice crack. How you really sound, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand none of them goddamn fish in your goddamn chat, huh? You know what I'm saying? You blackmail all of the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Any motherfucker that come and confide in you, record them and some more shit. Revenge porning and all that shit. Put motherfucking dudes out. Extorting motherfuckers. I know weird ass niggas like you. You a bitch ass nigga if there ever was one hoe ass nigga. You know? So, you know, I guess that's supposed to be the best of the black sector. Whatever sector this fuck nigga from, you know, I'm tired of them. I'm like, want to just disappear, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, oh, pretend like you like Fi Babe. You can't stand that goddamn fish. That's what you call them, huh? When you offline, you want a young boy, young boy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stop sharing. You gave you enough clout, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gave this nigga enough clout, man. Oh, okay. So let's get into beef in 313. Uh, now I'm not gonna go hard on that brother. I'm not gonna go hard on him, but I'm just gonna tell the truth. I did listen to that live stream that he did, and he said I was some kind of enabler of Rob, and I'm an apologist, and Rob should still be in jail. Uh, Rob hasn't learned anything, and from what he heard from the 13-minute call, he hasn't learned anything. And brother, you called me in the state of Florida where it's illegal to call a motherfucker and record. You recorded Rob without him knowing. You recorded me without me knowing. And allegedly, you've been calling Rob's sister like crazy. From his family and friends told me that that are in contact with me. It says the reason why she don't want to talk to nobody from YouTube or the internet is because allegedly, bruh been calling the sister like crazy, trying to get that interview, trying to get that phone recording or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like I was keeping the shit quiet. I said, yeah, I know a nigga thirsty and nigga need nigga trying to get his clout up and some more shit. So I ain't really said nothing about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey man, I like me as a real nigga. I was like, hey, I kind of understand, but it was like too thirsty for me when I heard it. I was like, damn, that's some thirsty ass shit. You know what I mean? I still shared the nigga stream. If you go to my community wall, I went to the nigga, I shared the nigga stream. And even in the stream, I heard that, he was talking shit and some more shit, you know what I'm saying, but it's his opinions and commentary, but, you know what I mean? Man, have you learned a lesson about breaking the law in different states? Because it's a two-party consent state where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And you did not inform me, beefing 313, that you were recording me. There was like you supposedly played the whole call. I told you it's my first time talking to you. I said I don't even know you. You start asking me personal questions of what I thought about Tracy and the conspiracy and some more shit, and I didn't even. I was like, I don't know this guy, so I'm not gonna divulge any of my feelings or thoughts, even if they were, contrary to Tracy and her situation or the situation at hand. Why would I tell you? And I did feel like, maybe there's some recording going down. So that's why I didn't divulge shit. And, and so I did kind of like feel like, I supported you only because the only reason why I supported that stream you did was to get that word out about Rob needing money on his books and some more shit. I wasn't chasing the clout like you was. And of course, Rob would want somebody that he know, that he trusts, you know what I'm saying, like a co-host like myself. I knew him when he had 8 motherfuckers in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So like beefing, for one, you don't know the brother. 2, you didn't inform him that you were recording him. You know what I mean? You can't criticize his character, you don't know him, and justify why he should be in jail. I mean, if that's the case, you should be in jail for illegal wiretapping and recording. You broke the law with me in the state of Florida. You know what I mean? So, like, we want to make that, if we want to make that kind of like situation about niggas breaking laws and some more shit, the only motherfucker got clean hands in this whole situation surrounding Rob is myself. Now, Rob says what he want to say. Rob's a grown man. Have I called Rob to say, hey, Rob, don't say this, don't say that? I have. Cool. You know what I'm saying? He's a grown man. He gonna do what the fuck he said. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's what he says. Now, that was a public show for he put on for you guys, and I'm gonna get into that. The what he did want to really say to everybody and what his real thoughts is about his situation at hand. Last time I spoke to him was Thursday. We spoke for about 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I updated him on some of the things that's going on YouTube, some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and he did tell me that actually he did see part of the live when I was live. That his lawyer told him that, like, who is this Octavius Prime? He has like 500 people in the chat, you know? And he did see the tail end of the stream. So he saw a little bit of the tail end of the stream when he was sitting with his lawyers. So, you know, he found out about the stream and, you know, he's happy for it or whatever. And the success of, you know, that video in particular. So, but let's going back to beefing. Sir, you don't know Rob. You can't justify why somebody should be in jail when you broke a law in the state of Florida. I don't plan on pressing any charges, but you openly showed the internet that you broke a law. You wiretapped, according to Florida law. You did not give me any understanding that you were recording me. Maybe I'm mistaken. If you have that part of the audio where you were telling me, and I said, you said, Octavius, is it okay for me to record you? Then maybe I was driving at the time. Maybe I didn't know. But if you want to play that part where you gave, because you called me. That's the first time you called me. First time you called me. And that call was, I think it was longer than what you played online. So if you want to play that part where there was some consent taking place, show that. Show where I said yes. Play, yes, you have the ability to play my phone call. And then I'll say, okay, yeah, maybe I made a mistake and I lied on this brother. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't see why we should have any contention or beef or whatever. But it is I guess we're in the beef sector, you know what I'm saying? So like if that's what you want, then cool. But all that negative energy and some more shit and acting like you know Rob and you feeling salty because the crowd that wanted to know about Rob is now over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, he asked you to reach out to me and his sister. You know, and then you call me with a lie. You tell me that to call some bullshit, like I'm supposed to get online. Hey, Tracy, Rob said he want his shit to be in my possession. And I would have been a dumbass to get out there and do that dumb shit. I was like, I don't know. I was just told some shit. I don't fault. Did I look like a fool getting out here telling Tracy that she need to send a Rob shit to me? I said I was told that by somebody. That was it. You went online and said that shit, and while having the recording of Rob, there was nothing in that recording that was to be misconstrued about me getting his possessions. That was to cause some kind of mess and some bullshit between me and the parties that I'm already cool with. You know what I'm saying? So I see that, bro. And I also saw, like, you know, you would give me a shout out on your channel, but you would put the O in my name. Like if you go and look at when he had my name in the title, it'll say Octavius, but it have, instead of I-U-S, it'll say I-O-U-S. So to purposely misspell the shit. So I seen the little subtleties of the Force, Skywalker. You know what I mean? And I think I remember you from like years ago when you used to do this Jedi content or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to do this Jedi Sith Lord content, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he's another guy, I don't know. But, you know, that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that another time if we have to. But you know, that's the whole breakdown of beefing in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'm gonna get into Rob after this. After, you know, get into Jay Wilson, and also Jay Wilson. You know, like I heard him say some slick shit about. You know, I keep telling motherfuckers like, listen, I don't care if you want to believe that I'm part of a. You know, if you want to say that I'm on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not even weird shit. I ain't gonna say it like that. Say that if I say, listen, I'm heterosexual, and that's it, I'm gonna let you know, sir, you don't know me. You don't know what kind of family dynamics I have or whatever. And I don't mind being considered a eunuch online. I don't want motherfuckers to know too much about me, you know, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't divulge a lot of information to people freely. You know what I mean, about what I got going on in my personal life. Um, but I didn't appreciate you comparing my life to yours and assuming that there's some kind of like, um, you know, DL type of mindset. Like I tell you, you have your normacy bias about your life. I don't have Grinder, Tinder accounts. I never did the online dating thing when it came down to the apps. I don't knock people for doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't, you know, won't see me getting caught up on no kind of like, you know, phone lines or, you know, Tinder apps and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that type of lifestyle and that type of what you got going on, you can't compare that to me and try to say, he said he's 52 and he's single and I'm 40 and I'm single and there's some kind of comparison that, you know, I may be whatever. And respectfully, you know, I keep telling you, you know, that's not how I get down, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I respect you and your decisions, and I understand that at some point online, you were not living your truth. You know what I mean? And you was dealing with your own struggles about that, and that's cool. Uh, you know, and you know somebody did some shit to out you or whatever, and that's unfortunate. Or you know, but now you're living your truth. You're happy living your truth, and that's what's up. But I'm living my truth. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just what I'm gonna say on that. Like, live your truth. You know what I mean? You want to go out and do whatever you want to do, fine. You know what I mean? But all that twisting and trying to compare my life to yours, it just don't go together like that. You know what I mean? I like you worked a life. Your lifestyle is soft. You know, you worked in offices. You was a pastor. You know, I mean, I worked in construction. I worked in warehouses. You know, even when using my college degree, I did hardcore shit. Even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like far as working and all that. You know what I'm saying? So when I come home, or if I want to go out on a date, I want to deal with a nice, beautiful woman, smelling good, you know, fat booty, you know what I'm saying? Looking good, tasting good, all of that, you know what I'm saying? That's I want to come home to that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I after being around men all day, you know, beefing and all that contention and all that shit, nigga want to come home to something soft. And that's just my lifestyle. That's my decision. And I want you to respect that. You know what I mean? Now, if there's some dude coming out of the clouds and say, hey, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they got proof of some bullshit, you know, that's just what it is. But I do notice there's some kind of like, you know, triggering or I guess the game plan is for me to say something anti LGBT or whatever. And to me, it's not comedy when motherfuckers do that shit. You know, try to tie a motherfucker to, oh, you're gay. It's like some middle school shit. You know, it's not really respected. But let's get into Rob. Yeah, let's get into Rob. Um, I talked to Rob for about 45 minutes. You know, I updated him on the responses that you know people had when according to his live or whatever, and he was kind of aware. He's getting a lot of letters, um, and he still does need you guys support when it comes down to sending books. You know, see, he wants books. Uh, he don't know how long he's going to be there, so he wants some books. If you could send it to him. He also said he does not see who sends him money, so he can't see money who sent the money. All he knows is that he has it on his book. So I know there was a concern for people thinking that you know Rob will be able to see their information, the first and last name, who sent what, and so you can send freely without your information or name being exposed to Rob. If you do have some books you want to share with him, make sure they're soft covers. You can send it to the county jail. Just go to the information on my timeline, on my community wall, and you can send that to him or whatnot. But on a positive note, Rob did say that when he comes out, he do know that he's gonna make numbers, and he do know he's kind of YouTube famous at this time. And in truth, he wants to come out and actually go into the comedy circuit, doing real comedic type stuff. And he's still gonna be online doing that, of course, but he really wants to see if he could take, his talents to nightclubs around the country or whatnot, and really take it more seriously, with the craft or whatever that he's been blessed with. So, um, and also he said when he comes out, while he's in there, he's working out. He's gonna be the YouTube sex symbol. He done lost a lot of weight. He say, and he's working out, and he's eating good for now. Man, like I'm gonna put some more money on his books tonight when I do get off the call or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so he's in good spirits, and he's really more positive than what people are trying to make him out to be. He does have aspirations to come out and do be a better person. Contrary to popular belief. Like, you gotta understand, that call was to entertain. You know what I'm saying? It was partly true. It was, a lot of it was true. Um, but it was to entertain. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have any kind of like real mean spirit towards Tracy. You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief, but he does want to remain single. You know what I'm saying? When he does come out, and like he said it's over. But he's not mean spirited towards her like a lot of people are trying to make out to be. You know what I mean? And as far as the comments that he made about the HIV and the STDs and some more shit, what I mean? Like, he didn't remember he even said that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But in essence, he does want to do better. But he said if they don't really let him go on February 7th, what he's going to do is actually ride it out. You know what I'm saying? And get time served if they do want to hit him with some time or whatever. So February 7th is going to be a big day for him, and see what they're going to do. He could be released that day, or they could want to they may want to take it seriously or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And for those that really want to support Rob, pray for him. This upcoming February 7th is going to be a big day for him, and we'll see what happens after that. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. If anybody have any questions, or there's any enemies or frenemies, we built for it all, man. Yeah, niggas think shit sweet because Rob gone. We can fuck with Octavius. No, my hell no. I'm gonna pin the link. Oh yeah, so the one community conspiracy, and let me go to my Facebook, and I'm actually. I do have his name, his real name, and I did go to. So let me share the screen right now. I did go to his Facebook, and he has not been active. So this is one community right here. This is his Facebook right here, but this is one of his Facebooks. And if y'all want to look for him, You know, it's public. You know, this right here. Don't say I ain't try to help or whatever. If you want to look for him, this is public. I've got my mouse running over it. So, but I did go to one of his pages. This is Uda Block right here. And he has not been active since September 24th, 2022 on his Facebook. I did make amends with Kat, you know, as far as like, you know, dealing with her on the beef or whatever we had for over a year. Um, you know what I'm saying? But it is kind of concerning. Like we don't know. Like I heard that he was in jail. I heard he did some foul shit to her. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know, we really don't know. For those that want to find out who he is, and you know, this is his, you know, this is him right here. This is public. So, you know, I know he accused motherfuckers of doing like doxing and all that shit, but this is public right here. All right, you know what I'm saying? Now, Trinity, Trinity, time travels. Let's get that clear with her. Now, Trinity is very disingenuous about her concern for one community for this one reason. Trinity was friends with Cartoon Cat, and Trinity, you know, had relationship sexual intentions for Cartoon Cat, allegedly, from what I was told. I have text messages to back that up. When I did ask about that situation, you know, that was her explanation as far as like, you know, Trinity wanted to actually go out there to she wanted to be flued out, or she wanted to fly out on her own to be with her boo, what she thought was her internet boo, Cartoon Cat. What happened was Cartoon Cat was playing with her, you know, because Cartoon Cat would get on her stream and actually like, I went over there one day and you know she was showing some panty lines and she would get struck, you know, all the time over there. You know what I'm saying? Showing her panties and dancing and some more shit. You know, was teasing a lot of these women. You know, for righteous black folks. She was over there telling me how she could put her mouth on Cat. It was a lot of women that was of that persuasion, and you know, Cat's a tease, and she, you know, everybody in the conscious community kind of know that. You know what I'm saying? She'll tease you, you let her, and a lot of those women went over there were getting teased, and so if you notice, the women that are really into outrage had lesbian aspirations for Cat. They was trying to get her. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, it's about three of them, three or four of them. She let them know she don't even get down like that, and they heartbroken. And the one in particular, the time traveler, went live. Well, with my name, and it said like, Octavius better drop a dime on Cat and some more shit. You know, as if I had something to do with it. And then she got upset because Cat said when she got off live, she was gonna call me. And she did call me, but it wasn't nothing concerning any kind of like romantic, you know, situation or nothing like that. You know, it was more like, you know, the concerns about Rob, because she did have an online, you know, thing for Rob for about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that conversation was about that. But and I did ask about one community's whereabouts. Now, not to actually get into that business, I'm not going to actually divulge what I was told privately by her, you know what I'm saying, concerning where he should be or where he's at. But it is concerning the fact that he has no online presence at this time. And I told Trinity, I said, I will investigate it. You know what I mean? And I did. Like I even went to his Facebook that a lot of y'all didn't even know. It's right here. You know what I'm saying? It's right here. So, um, if you want to go and look him up or whatever, and you concern for him, his name is right there. I'm not gonna say it on the stream. It's public knowledge. His name right there. You go look him up, see if he's in prison here, or he's in prison in the UK or whatever, or something done happened, and do your research from that point. And so, if anybody that have any concerns about one community could hit the link and talk to me, and I give you the information of what I know. Because it was all this concern earlier today, and let's see what's up with that. So hit the link now. But I have to be unbiased about the situation. This situation was sparked because women got dissed by this woman, and they went on a campaign together to say that something happened to this brother. He may have just decided to cut off all of his online connections or whatnot. Now, people are saying how righteous one community is. I beef with this guy. One community has said some horrible, horrible, horrible things online. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not beefing with him. I'm not gonna repeat him or whatnot. But he said some horrible things online that's even worse than what I have said. You know what I'm saying? Concerning some man's whatever. So I'm not even gonna go there. Uh, so a lot of people don't even know this brother, like how they claiming they know him. They don't have no concern for him. This is just a matter of the heart. Motherfucker's heart broken around this motherfucker, and they want to reach out to him or find by him as a ace in the hole. It was a form of extortion when it came to Cat with this situation. They didn't give a fuck about this nigga. Matter of fact, they don't even like niggas. You know what I'm saying? These women don't even like motherfucking niggas. So how the fuck all of a sudden they want to care for one nigga? No, they don't like him. Oh, I'm not a doxer. This is on Facebook right here. You know what I'm saying? But uh cool. The thing is like they're saying that the guy missing. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, also diving. I did see the video. They say diving said that she was unmodded. Diving is not unmodded. I never unmodded diving. You know, and so if somebody knows her, or when next time Tracy go live, let her know. Like I didn't unmod her. I don't know. I didn't did a video where she said that I didn't. I heard about it. Somebody told me about it, but I didn't unmod diving at all. So yeah, let me go to the page again, y'all. And this is his entertainment page right here, Uda Block on Facebook. And the last time he posts was September 24th, 2022. And I was beefing with him. I do have his family information. It was sent to me by somebody. I'm not gonna mention their name. And if that person wants to go to the forefront with this storyline or whatever, and reach out to his family, they have all the information to reach out to his family. All of his family actually. Um, and I got information too, but I'm not gonna. I mean, if push comes to shove, I will. If it gets serious. But yeah, it is kind of looking a little weird. You know what I'm saying, for the brother, and that's just what that is, man. Yeah. So uh, I've made peace with Kat and Uda. Well, at least Kat, I've made peace with her, and yeah, I call him Uda. So in the conscious community, we don't call him one community. His name, he goes by Uda. Um, for those that know him or whatever, I used to be on his channel for months. I was on this channel for about 3 months before we had a fallout, and we used to be best buddies at one point, and then we had our little situations and shit or whatever, and what I'm saying. So I have his personal phone number. I called it yesterday. I did not get an answer. It could be for multiple reasons because he did live in the UK for a long time. He was over there, so that phone line is dead, and you know, it's something kind of going on with that. You know what I mean? I gotta admit, like I can't just be like I can't just be unfair about it. Just because I'm cool with somebody now. It's some weird shit going down. Now, could he be in jail? I heard that story that he's in jail. You know what I mean? I heard now that they come trying to say some more serious shit taking place with him. So if you guys that are real good with the computers, you could go and look the nigga up, find him, and you know, you can't say Octavius didn't help you in your cause. I gave you the information to look him up, you know what I'm saying, and see if he's safe and sound. What else do you want from me at this point? Hold on, we got somebody in the back. How you doing?
Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Hello to you, your mods in the chat. And I'm never rude to the comment section. It's just I'm focused on you, so I'm not reading the comments. So I say hello to everybody all at once. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted to ask, what is the prime sector? You have prime sector
Oh,
on.
I'm being egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have to be careful where I hit links and stuff because I'm telling you, where I go, they love to follow. So it is what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
Well, I actually I'm a merger of multiple sectors, so I can't really tell you where I'm at. You know what I mean?
mhm.
My analytics now say beef sector though. When I look
Really?
at, yeah, yeah.
It's a mess.
Mhm.
Wow. So I have questions. So
Okay.
his what's happening on the 7th again?
He's going to a hearing, and they're going to determine, the charges, whether they're valid or whatever, and move forward from that point.
Hmm.
If they want, say, if the process, it depends on what the prosecutor wants to do. So if they feel like they got enough evidence to move forward, they will.
Hmm.
And if that's the case, he's pretty much, he pretty much going to try to like sit it out and do time serve, or if it's something more serious, he plans on bailing out at that time, and then fight it from the street.
Did he
So,
ask the person that got him into trouble to speak on his behalf or write a character, whatever statement or anything like that?
well, right now there is no there like right now it's actually a victimless crime now because they they don't have a victim, and at this point it's just they found him with a gun. That's just what it is now.
And he doesn't
So
need any. They don't really care about anything else, is what you're saying. He just broke the
yeah,
law, and
yeah,
that was okay. He got
yeah. He
caught.
broke the
He
law.
broke
It's
the
like
law.
yeah, it's like driving without registration at this point or something like that. Not like that, but there is no victim. The state is pretty much claiming rights at this point, not any person. You get what I'm saying?
Interesting. No, I
Yeah,
do. I do.
yeah,
Um.
yeah.
Wow. So, would you say that the person calling the clerk was the snitch, or the clerk was the snitch that got him into this predicament?
Uh, well, well, I would say the person who called, they they may have had their genuine concerns. So I'm not gonna like call them snitches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in their mind. Uh, but I do believe it was done to just be messy and
Hmm.
you know Like if you really had genuine concern, you might, say you might have just called and just like kept quiet about it. But the person did go out and say, "I did it. I made the call."
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah. So it was some recognition to be given for that action.
Why did he
So
feel like he needed a gun to go visit Tracy or to go bang or whatever? Why did he feel do you know that answer? You don't have to answer on his behalf. I'm just
I don't personally, I don't know.
that's
Yeah.
curious to me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Why would you don't need that?
Yeah. Well, like they said, it's better to be tried by 12 than to carry it by 6.
Well,
So, like it was people stalking them for days on end, calling,
really?
yeah, calling actually, like he told me Saturday night, they called like 3 times to his house. So the police came to his residence like 3 times saying that uh Rob had a woman tied up or either had a knife or a gun to her or some shit. You know.
I hear no, I hear that.
Mhm.
I get calls, I get texts, I get calls, we get emails, we get people putting our email address on weird sites. I had a prepaid card, you guys. I don't know how somebody got it. I'm not blaming somebody because I gotta be careful who you cash app and whatever.
Yeah.
But I keep getting it's a prepaid card and it's like fraud, 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 fraud. And I talked to the bank and they said, "Well, what do you do? Are you a public person?" Da da da. And I said, "Well, I'm a YouTuber." They were like, "Well, there it is. You don't know who did it. Some
Oh wow.
crazy stalker." And we know in the beef sector, it's just some crazy doxing weirdos that just come after you just because I'm wearing a red cosplay wig, my
Oh
Bernice,
yeah.
because they're mad.
Wow.
It's like I don't fucking know who you are. I don't care. You know
Yeah.
that's why I was like, you know what? I saw the doxing and everything in the beef sector. I said I want them to know how it feels. So I started doxing doxers
Oh
that
yeah.
came after
Shit.
me. You know, I said I
Yeah.
want them to know how I feel. Right? I wasn't scared.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, the thing is also if you got a good clean life, then it is what it is. And like I was telling other people before, like when you are at this level, when you do get notoriety, it's better. Like I did it when I had like 20 people on the chat, 10 people on the chat. Let the police know, the local police know, like, hey, yeah, I'm on YouTube, I'm a public figure. Maybe some weirdos call you saying I did some crazy shit, you know, and that happens. I was getting lined up on some bullshit by old grandpa glitter boots. You know what I'm saying? And oh, she fell in the back. Oh yeah, fell off.
Yep, sorry
Yeah, I was
about
getting.
that.
Yeah, you fine. Yeah, I was getting lined up before, and so I just made sure I made my proper calls to let them know the authorities in your where you live know that you got weirdos online, and they know about it, and so they'll
Mm.
deal with you differently. When somebody want to squat you or whatever, and you'll let them know. So
Mm.
yeah,
Well,
because they'll create scenarios to mess your life up, or just have you charged, or it's a whole bunch of stuff like that. And then, I mean, I get it in these sectors, but other sectors where people are claiming like a gangster mentality,
yeah.
but snitching at the same time just don't go together. That's and I see a lot of that in the black sector where they be like, well, we from the streets and we hood and we'll beat a motherfucker ass, but I'm calling the cops on you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn,
Right,
like,
right. Just because you're a YouTuber. I mean, really.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
waiting for somebody to give me my rap sheet because we didn't see
uh huh,
mug shots, we didn't see rap sheets, we see people scheme and scam, but I'm mentally ill. That I want
yeah,
my crazy check. Please give me the evidence so I can give it to the doctor so they can give it to the crazy check people so I can sit at home all day. Because
yeah,
I don't understand
yeah.
why that's entertainment. And I think it's sad that it went that far. I just wish he didn't. You was at a hotel. I just don't know why he would have it with him, or
Yeah,
you
I
know
mean, I can't speak for him. Why did he have it? Um, you know, but like we'll see in time. Like he'll explain when he get out. So like some of the things I don't want to like give away
Yeah.
how he really feel until he get out. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll have a lot to say. But he really wants to take a turn for the being more positive
Hmm.
and because he is sober and what he want to do right now is do reading actually.
Just
So he
do it.
wants.
I tell people that all the time. Content
Hmm.
creators. Okay, we merge, purge. You call it what you call it. I call it merge and purge. Don't tell me what not you, but people out there.
Yeah.
It's not a merge. It's not a okay, whatever. That's what I'm calling it. And that I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Even at the beginning, I was one of the first content creators in the beef sector to network, to be nice to
Hmm.
some of these people, to say hi, to drop down in chats, to share on my community tab. And I'm still going to do it. And I hear people
Yeah.
say, oh, for 3 years straight, or like, I'll take your example. Oh, I'm going to read books. It's been 3 years. Click live and read a book. I don't care if one person is in it. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm talking about Rob though. While he in
But that's
jail,
what I'm
he want. Yeah.
saying. It would have been
Yeah.
nice if he would have just did it.
Hmm.
Because if you do, okay, I talk about fashion in the Bible. I'm talking about African American History Month, Black History Month, whatever you choose to call it. Sometimes when
Hmm.
you're doing your own thing and people, the haters, the evil, the demons, they'll come over to your channel. To me, that's a deterrent because they don't want to get in
Yeah.
that lane. Oh, okay, I'm over here talking
Oh
about
no, hell
word of
no,
worship and
hell
God.
no. Hmm.
Yeah. How far you gonna take
Yeah.
it? How far you gonna try to get at me? It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
You
and then
know.
like also like, in truth, man, it's like a lot of these people do need to be stumped the fuck out. Like they really do. Like just imagine if there was nobody here like to actually have a rebuttal for somebody like Glitter Boots.
Oh
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Or like like these weirdo ass psychotic pill popping motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They get online. They can be online doing work hours talking shit for like 8 to 10 fucking hours.
All
You
day
know what I'm saying?
long.
While we are taking care of their motherfucking ass, they want to sit around and dox motherfuckers.
I'm at
You know what I'm
work.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm at work and you're trying to take my job that's
yeah.
taking care of your weirdo ass.
I'm at
You know what I'm
work,
saying?
but we fell off. We at work earning real money, $50 an hour, but we fell off.
Mm-hmm.
But they on the
Yeah.
internet earning $400 a month. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Begging for cash apps, trying to line motherfuckers up and begging for cash apps, trying to line motherfuckers up and blackmailing motherfuckers. You know, like
Yeah.
people don't even talk about that. Like the like even Glitter Boots. He talk about what Rob said, but he's a revenge porner. You know what
That
I'm saying?
part.
He gets women's nudes and trade that shit around like it's like real victims of the shit that he's talking about now. The chick talking about, he said he wanted to do this and do that, but that woman that was getting dragged into oblivion
Yeah.
has got men fired from their job, has revenge porn women. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? They're
remember.
not talking about, yeah, they're not talking about the people that actually get stumped the fuck out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
they're pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking psychotic pieces of fucking shit. You know what I mean? I will not, you know what I'm saying, give a fuck about none of that bullshit. Like you try to justify, ain't no fucking angels in this motherfucker. Like I may be an angel, but I'm a motherfucking war angel stomping motherfuckers out.
Oh,
So
I'm
I haven't
definitely,
doxed nobody. I
I'm
haven't doxed nobody.
definitely, I'm definitely the Joshua Christian.
Yeah.
I will kill for
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's me. That's me. But don't you think
Hey,
it
I
was
like you
interesting?
already.
Okay, don't you think it was
Hmm.
interesting that he made a whole video up talking about how Kimmy or somebody had manufactured text? Oh, okay. So all the texts you've been showing were they manufactured? I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's
he's
just
a fake
laughable.
dude. That's nothing. That shit. I call that Mr. Glitter Boots make believe hour over there. That shit is fucking fake as fuck. He's a phony. Like he's over there making them women. He's like 5 feet fucking tall, acting as if he can knock me out. I'm 6'4", got all my goddamn teeth, and I've been pressed like over 300 pounds. Like so,
And
you
hair.
know, yeah. And I got all my motherfucking hair. You know what I'm saying?
See, nature,
And yeah,
y'all be missing the players. Nature's a player too. If nature don't
mm-hmm.
like it, nature gonna take your teeth, your hair. It's gonna give you all types of diseases. It's gonna fuck you up. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, over there with the diabetic dick over
that
there.
part.
You know what I'm saying? Like can't even get it up. Mad, just mad at these goddamn women around. These women don't understand. They dude don't fucking like y'all.
Well, I
He
think
don't like none of y'all.
you don't like
Period.
none of them. Well, I'll
You
get
probably
there.
on.
I didn't want to leave you hanging. I just wanted to hit your link.
Oh,
I
it's
just think
all
it's
good.
interesting because then they want
Yeah,
to
it's
talk
all
about
good.
age. Oh, okay. Oh, I should hang out with people my age. Oh, okay. Well, why don't them people? I think everybody he be hanging out with be what 40 and under. I'm like, make it make sense.
Nah, hey, you fine coming over here.
Oh,
It's
stop.
all
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, you fine and coming over.
Nature
You
did
fine.
meow meow. Tell it. Okay, I'm looking
Yeah.
at the comments now. Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
you. I think you're a real one. I think you're a real. It doesn't matter if I agree or don't agree or what I would have did or what I wouldn't have did. You're standing by his side. I like that. I appreciate that. That's
Hmm.
something we don't have in the beef sector. They just mad, okay, that you got his back and you keep,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
Well, you're a
And
Christian, so like one to send 1,000 to a flight, and two to send 10,000.
thank
And
you.
people don't understand like the dynamic. I know a lot of people come from these sectors, like these weirdos. I would say not these sectors, but a lot of these weirdos come from broken homes where it was a lot of weird stuff going on, and like the
Mhm.
men in their life were toxic. And I get it, and they were victims of these men, and they have a lot of hate towards so-called men like myself and Rob. And sometimes, I guess when we do and whatever, it may trigger people a certain
Mm.
way, and I get that point. But you know, sometimes when nature does provide uh, a solution to everything. So like some things got to be capped off, some things can't are not meant to grow like ZX hair. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
Stunted,
or his teeth. You know what I'm saying?
stunted.
So you know, you would sometimes it is natural for real motherfuckers to come forward. You know what I'm saying? To like put it into that shit. Like so, really, what they depend on is for individuals to have like a dark history, a criminal record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weirdo shit, or your father was like a weirdo. You know what I mean? Your mom was a weirdo or something like that.
And if they can't
And yeah,
find it, they just
they
lie.
they liros. Yeah, they're liars. Yeah.
Oh my
I was
God.
listening to Five Babe over on Tracy's, and she was saying like that they don't want to give money to Rob, and they want to tell people not to support Rob because they're evil. And
Oh,
I say, you know what? That's real.
well,
These are some
yeah, that
evil
bitch is
people.
crazy. They
Yeah,
want
just
to
want to
make
see
me
a motherfucker
crazy.
suffer. They
Yeah,
want to see a nigga suffer. That's
but
what they
this
want
is
to do.
why I love the merge and purge. And thank you for the love in the chat. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much. This is what I
All the
love.
time.
I like that you are all new. I like it. You look at my
Mm-hmm.
page, look at my playlist, look at my rebuttals. My shit ain't doxed. They think they be doxed. My shit ain't struck. The same thing I
Yeah.
said before, it still stands. I live in my truth. And it is what it is. I'm not here to pick on nobody, but when they come after me, I make it do what it
Mm-hmm.
do, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And I've just been busy. Actually I'm just studying for my master's. I work full time. I'm just trying to change some of my marketing because for the last 3 years I'm kind of bored as far
Mm-hmm.
as beefing and the. I know I'm winning when they done made a whole lie. I win.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to be gay and like kids, you
Yeah,
know. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But at the end of the day, like I don't give a like if that's all you got, like say for example, if that's all you got as a comedian on here, we're pseudo comedians.
yeah.
If that's all you got for as your material to drag a motherfucker, then that's middle school shit. That's motherfucker say that shit in goddamn elementary.
40
It
years
ain't even
ago for
based in
me.
reality. Yeah.
40 whole years ago for me. It don't hit on nothing. It's
Mm-hmm.
I flick you like a flea from my shoulder. Get out of here. It's just
Yeah.
it's not even like you said, keep doing you because I
Uh-huh.
remember sometimes it used to be Rob live and three of us in there listening, or I would even share the video sometimes before all of
Mm-hmm.
this nonsense. I think he's very funny. Um, yeah, he need to put work on the booze. I think he'll feel better. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Maybe this will help. I hope he is released and
Mm-hmm.
have some rules to follow because some of those rules, people, this is our month, right? Help us
Yeah.
get back on track. We are off track.
Mm-hmm.
You
I'm
know,
gonna bring
let
somebody up real quick and see what they got to say. But I'm on my banner, my
sure.
y'all let me see who this is. What's
Hello.
going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, who is this?
Hi, I'm West LA. I wanted to know oh, are you gonna bring me on or I can just ask you a question
You
right here?
on? Yeah, you on
Oh,
right now.
okay. I just wanted to know that because you mentioned doxing and
Mm-hmm.
how you don't like it or whatever and how it's not right and I agree with you. What do you think about um Tracy and well, not really Tracy, but Phi Babe or whatever, doxing
Mm-hmm.
Jay
Mm-hmm.
Wilson and like calling his job trying to get him fired. And what I mentioned, I said Tracy not because she's doing it, but she is like in alliance with Phi Babe. So like, what do you think about that?
I think you need to go to their show and ask them.
No, 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 no. I don't need to ask them. I know how they feel about it, obviously, but I'm saying you said you didn't like that kind of stuff. You just went ham on like the whole doxing and how you don't like it. So I'm asking you, how do you feel about them doing that? Isn't that your friends?
Well, Tracy is a friend of mine.
Well,
Suppose
yeah,
you know what I'm
Tracy
saying.
is,
She's
yeah.
an online friend, not supposed, but she's an online friend. But uh,
I'm just asking because, and
yeah.
also, I don't know. I haven't been around that long. Well, I've been around a long time, but as far as like knowing everything, like watching Tracy or whatever. But I heard that she doxed a lot of people before and did harm and did a lot of shady things from what I've heard or whatever. So with all that, and then with the
So
current
yeah, I'm gonna tell you
situation,
this. I'm gonna tell you this. She'll go live. She could probably go live right after I end my stream, and I want you to go over there and answer that.
no,
So
that's
yeah.
not the thing. though. That's my question. Is not
No,
for
I
her
mean,
though.
I'm not her though.
No, no, no. I know you're not her. I know you're
Yeah.
not her. I'm just asking, like, how do you feel to have a friend like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you said you didn't like doxing, right? And you hate it, and it's not right,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, but your
Yeah.
friend do it though. That's what I'm saying. Your friend is with it and has done it before. So, how do you feel about that? Having a friend do it, like, you know, like, so you're okay with having a
It's a
friend.
valid question. I think it's a valid question.
I'm
I
just
do.
asking, like, is it like, cause some the company we keep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like so you're okay with that. So I'm saying like, knowing that she's okay with doxing people and being around people that dox people and try to harm people, like you just said, to try to take somebody's job away. Like, come on, it ain't even that deep. Like so you're okay with having a friend like that is what I'm saying. What I'm asking actually. You know?
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So I'm gonna bring.
It's
Hold up.
not
I'm gonna bring you up. I'm gonna take the panel down. Okay. You don't have an icon picture, but
oh
um.
sorry. But yeah, and I know that you're not Tracy. I know, obviously. Okay, duh.
Mhm.
Like, and I'm just going off the comments too. They're saying go ask her. I don't need to ask her. I know that she does the doxing. So why do I need to ask her?
No, I'm saying okay. Well, you got some people that see this. This is the issue. So you got some people that once you actually get into it with them, they will. They the first thing they want to do is dox you. It's not even
Yeah.
like verbal back and forth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then you have some scumbags. You know what I'm saying? They keep going, keep going, keep going. You say, hey, stop fucking with me, or they just on some weirdo time, and it happens. So
Hmm.
like even with the guy one community, um, the dude was out here saying some wild shit about me. Just randomly saying like Octavius is a yeah, a weird, blah blah blah.
Make it
You
up
know,
stuff. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So
Mhm.
uh, and it just got salacious. I had like at the time I had like 100 subs. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, damn, you know. Let me go. I actually got that clip, so I'll let you see it for yourself. Let y'all hear it. But yeah, it got to a point where oh, they took a lot of stuff away. I actually have it in here, and I'll let y'all hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question.
Cause like I say, this guy, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it got to a point.
Mm.
Oh, they say I can't do it right now. This is
But
one of my
somebody
old
said
things.
that they gave Tracy a reason to dox them. So do you think people give people? So do you
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
valid?
When you actually somebody like you just randomly just chilling, and somebody say some wild shit like, "Oh, I believe this person like he said, I was a woman beater, I was a pedophile,
Oh
I
my
beat
Wow,
up
god.
kids,
it's
all this
ridiculous.
shit." And this is why I'm a sub. I'm just a panelist at the time. I'm not even uploading any streams. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it was the beef was, you know what I mean? That's how I actually got into like going back and forth with motherfuckers on here. It was him, and so you know it was so horrible that somebody said, "Hey man, this is his information. You do what you want to do with it. If you want to call the cops or you want to like do whatever you fuck you want to do with his information or whatever." And because I was a sub, you got a person putting out information that's fucked up about you, and they want to just fuck your name up.
Mm.
And I at that time I felt like it was justified at that time to get his information. Did I do anything with it? No, I didn't. I didn't. One time I let him know, hey, I got your name. I went in the chat one time, say I put his name in the chat. I said I got your name. Slowed him down on the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I couldn't garner up the. I didn't have no platforms to go on to get my grievance out, and I wasn't even known like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it has its time. You know what I'm saying? Now each case I think is should be taken. It has its place because sometimes we do have weirdos and we do have sexual deviants, real sexual
Mm-hmm.
deviants with records and shit around. Uh, Over in the divestment sector, it was a guy over there who had actually touched kids for real.
Mm.
Oh my
That got
goodness.
exposed last year. So you know that serves a purpose. That doxing at that point just serves a purpose because you don't want some weirdo on here having a platform.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I agree with that. I agree with
yeah,
that. So I guess that you're saying it depends on the severity of the way they how they coming at you. I guess.
yeah, yeah. Because you have people stalking you, making, they'll actually get your information to do some stuff. They have people coming to your house. You know,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was threatened with murder
Wow.
by this guy, by one community. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and like the thing is, I'm up here with this information, and people want to find out is he still living, whatever. And I'm still gracious enough to share his information. If people want to find out. But if really I don't owe this guy nothing. Like if anybody I don't owe nothing is him. You know what I'm saying? But I swore that I would not go at him anymore or whatever. But in some cases the information get out. Like his name tonight, I put it out for people that want to find him. So there is a general concern for him, and I understand it, but I do feel as if it was put out out, out of a malicious intent more than anything.
Mm.
So I mean, it has its place.
Yeah. I agree with you. I guess on that because I guess it does depend on the severity of the situation. But um, back to what I was saying though, like with Tracy though, from what I've heard, like I haven't been around, like not I can't say been around, but I haven't watched her like that. But from what I've heard, she's threatened to put a little girl, I think 5A's daughter, on some type of website, and it
Well,
wasn't that
well, what?
severe. It wasn't that severe for her to go to the extent that she has. The dox people, like
Mm-hmm.
even with this Jay Wilson thing right now and put like calling his
Well,
job.
see, I'm not an apologist for Tracy. See, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think like because just because I'm affiliated with somebody don't doesn't mean I'm here to cover all their sins and say they're a saint. Like also I know what the fuck I'm getting myself into. I do know there's
Mhm.
doxers, stalkers, motherfuckers that they didn't even pay attention to me, wouldn't even mention my name, not mentioning my name
Right.
so that well, I understand that. So you know, also with Tracy and Fi, they made amends. They like like why would I be offended if the person who is the victim of that or the mother of that
Hmm.
has made amends with that person? Why would I even bring that up if they have found peace between each other? You get what I'm saying?
No. Who found peace? What do you mean? Who found peace?
Meaning that okay, if Fi Babe is working with her
Uh
and
huh.
they are cool with it, I've
Uh huh.
heard her say they are cool.
Yeah.
They have left that in the past.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
it ain't
Yeah.
something what I would actually say, yeah, it's something I should would bring up.
Well, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, right. So that's done. But that's what I was talking about the newest situation, but not really pertaining with to Tracy. But I was just saying, with the newest situation with Jay Wilson, like I don't know, it just seems so sad, like to try to find out where somebody work at and try to like get them fired
It's
when
terrible.
when
I
it's not even
it's
like I could see if they tried to like threaten you with bodily harm or injury or
no,
something.
we've been going through this for West LA. I don't know how long you've been around the beef sector, but we've been going through this for 6 years. It's not new to us.
Mm.
Mm.
They've been doing it. It's disgusting, and it's a reason why the beef sector got so dead, so buried in the algorithms. Not that we needed each other, but we boosted our presence, the beef in the black sector, by coming together because the doxers had doxed everybody. They didn't. There was no clap back, no funny, no kiki, no more because the doxers made it hard to come on and do comedy, to have fun, to do the news, to say, look at Gigi Darling's red Bernice on her head. It's cocked a little funny. Ha ha kiki. And then I go live and say, well, look at your busted ass shoes. They killed it. The doctors are,
Mm.
I'm gonna go get her because she said Phi Babe was fat. Well, she is fat, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and the doctors, they just fucked it up. So one day I said, well, let me go somewhere else. And then they follow you where you go. It's like, what is it? You like me? You
I
don't.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah. It's a guy, I didn't want to mention his name, like when Jay Wilson was over there saying Octavius, and he did like two streams. It's a guy from the conscious sector went over there to jump on his panel to give him the rundown on Octavius and Rob.
Right.
Never been over there. And like, why, if I'm over here and I'm outside of your sector that you claim that you love, why are you following me? You know, that's the whole thing. Like,
And
I'm so far removed from, yeah, but go ahead.
for the people in the chat, I didn't say I did not watch Tracy. I said I did not watch her like that to know all the things that she have done. I just only heard those things. That's what I said. I did
And you
not say I
don't have
did
to
not watch.
watch
I like
certain
Tracy. She's
people.
cool.
Maybe she was just listening to me when I was dragging her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, valid points, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
valid question. May I give a little insight? Maybe
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
maybe because they're coming in West LA at a time where we just kind of passed that. Does that make sense a little?
Past what?
He passed the fact that she's old nasty doxer.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
everybody, yeah, because everybody knows already. Yeah.
everybody knows
Surprised.
the
Yeah.
worst of the worst of the worst. We all know that.
Yeah.
But they
It's just,
still get clicks and views. Y'all still watch them. You still cash app them. You still subscribe to them. What is that saying about you? You're talking to tens of thousands of people now, baby.
hmm I just think I know it's not surprising anymore. I just find it just so sad. Like,
Mm.
because what if like somebody actually does lose their job or something?
Well, they have.
That's crazy.
People, the FBI have the people have gotten visit from the FBI. Oh, what happened to where you at, Octavius? You know, it's interesting to see the journey. You know,
All
there
right,
he is.
fell off. I'm back.
Yeah.
So you
No, go
saying
ahead.
people got visits from the FBI? Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah.
people lose their job. Yeah,
People have
they
lost
do it.
their
They do it in the
job.
conscious sector. They do it in the conscious
Hmm.
sector. Like if there's a veteran, people will call. Someone claims to be a veteran, say, "Oh, stolen honor." They'll call the
Oh yeah.
the
I
Office
had
of
a
Veteran
content
Affairs. It's
creator that
crazy.
didn't believe that I was a veteran and then called the VA, got their ass stripped. She don't talk about that. But then came on here and said that even Rita cleaned that up. Shout out to Rita, the baddest roaster. And said that I was mentally ill. I was in a army jail, which I served in the Air Force and the Navy. That's how stupid some of these people are. But that just lying for clicks and views because they need this money. They need YouTube. They need all the clicks and the views they can get, baby, to pay their rent, boo boo. You know, and hey, do what you do. Do what you do.
Mm.
Yeah, most definitely. So, any more questions, West LA?
No. I no, I don't have any more questions. I don't think Rob's getting out though on the 7th.
What you believe gonna happen?
Hmm?
So, what is your belief on it, then? Why you say
Oh,
that?
I just think he's not gonna. I mean, because that's California, you know what I'm saying? And um, I haven't heard of anybody getting out that soon with getting caught up with a gun or whatever. So
Mm. It's
Yeah, but
sad.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
too bad it had to happen over YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah. It was done maliciously, though. I don't care what that woman said, but it was done maliciously. The thing is, there was pressure. Like Rob have his problems, but in
Mm-hmm.
truth, both of them were under high pressure because people were stalking them from the internet. Sending police their way. Got them kicked out of their Airbnb and some more
Mm-hmm.
shit. And then when they got another hotel, they was there to fuck that up.
Mm-hmm.
And people are not adding that element in that the internet played a huge role in tearing down. Get just allowing them to actually get to know each other. You
Oh,
know.
I agree with that. Now, I
Mhm.
agree with that point. Whether I
yeah,
like
Yeah.
Tracy or not, whether me and Tracy are beefing or not, I totally agree. If it was a real, genuine connection, it should
Mhm.
have worked its way out. Don't use your real, genuine connections for clicks and views because
Yeah.
look what happened when you do. And that's not me trying to tap nobody on the hand or nothing. It didn't
Hmm.
work. It's not safe because it is obviously we're talking about a whole hater and a man in jail. Yeah, that ain't never been part of my story, boo boos. Okay, but just because I have a saying, it's always the envy for me. It's like, damn, how far are you gonna go just because you mad?
yeah. Just like
Yeah.
the Doxing situation, I think that there was, of course, there's going to be haters. I think a lot of people did hate on their situation, but at the same time, the way he was acting was low key scaring the audience too. You know what I'm saying? People was scared, like he was like literally
he
scared.
he been he been doing that.
But
Like
see, but
he
people didn't
the
know that
worst the
though.
worst
You
time
know what
that the
I'm saying?
worst that he ever acted was that Saturday where Kimmy got on the panel with him, and invited him to the show. You know what I'm saying, that night, and
I think the worst he
he was
acted
acting
was
a
probably
fool.
the last day. But like even me, I didn't do my research on the audience is not doing any research on Rob to know, oh, he's like this is how he is. And like I said, I've watched Tracy before, you know what I'm saying? And so looking at how he was just talking to her was like low key getting me upset. Like I want to like really like go off on this nigga because the way he was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like I'm really like in awe, like just a jaw dropping shit. Like what the, you know, like this is crazy, you know. So, but I didn't get too deep into it to where I'm calling people and shit. I was just like watching and letting it play out or whatever. But you know, everybody's different. Like I said, they was spooking the audience. You know what I'm saying? The audience was deep in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the haters too. So
Yeah.
you know, it was all on like pay per view for everybody to see. So people gonna react, you know, and people gonna hate and do whatever they do. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. The thing is with that is that
I'm
the
glad
thing
Tracy's
is with
good though too. Like I'm glad nothing
yeah
happened to Tracy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he was. I'm glad he just all talk, and I'm glad if it was. I was hoping it was a show, and I'm glad if it is was a show, it is a show. Whatever, that's good. I'm glad nothing
yeah
happened to her. You know what I'm saying? So, but
you
yeah.
oh we get bring her back up. Yeah.
Sorry about
So
that.
nah, you cool.
It was
Um.
like watching one of those Lifetime movies.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Like that
It's
weekend,
crazy.
I had one. That was probably the most nicest weekend I had in a long time. It was just that I was getting a lot of phone calls from Rob, and I had to. It was like watching somebody, like having somebody on suicide watch or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watching that damn
Crazy.
live shots out. I was like, man, I hope they don't fucking. I was watching so much. I was like, damn. And I'm out really enjoying my weekend and shit. And then Rob called like, yo, this doesn't happen. They
Oh,
sending the cops to my house, and this doesn't happen, and that doesn't happen. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? And she was calling misunderstood the same way. So it was like, man, I was like, man, this. And then people kept calling, and like it was getting it to him. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? But like the calls, and and then it was certain people in the B sector talking about, yo, Tracy, that nigga gonna beat your ass. I'm saying, Brianna, saying, you gonna beat your ass, Tracy? That nigga gonna knock your motherfucking eyeball out, Tracy. He gonna knock your ass. I said, what?
Crazy.
Like, god damn. I said, this woman really want to see Teresa get her ass whipped by this motherfucker. And then, and
Man,
then after he go to jail, I hear a clip of Pizarro sound like the devil. Like, oh, yeah, Teresa, I'm the motherfucker that called the goddamn cops on it because Rob was taking too motherfucking long for to call the motherfucking cops, Teresa. So I called the cops. And you know what I'm saying? To get that, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted that nigga to knock you. I like, god damn. Boy,
It's a
like,
lot. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
lot.
I
It's
I
heard
a
was
lot
that.
like,
of hate.
wow.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of hate. A lot of hate.
Yeah.
I think some people did call for, it was some haters that did call, but it was also some calls too that was probably genuinely like scared and tuned in, you know.
I
Yeah.
So
don't know.
I think it goes from
Scared?
both
Why?
ways.
I wasn't scared.
You
I
wasn't
was.
scared?
He was laying in the bed. Girl was chilling. I think she threw her up in there like, "Hey," or whatever. I'm like, she didn't look scared to me. I don't know.
Yeah. And I
I
mean,
don't know
then
the way he
we
was
all said,
talking. It was just like I don't know, cause
yeah, titties was, they said the titty was.
That's what I'm saying.
I did
She
not
was
see the
in
titty
her
slip. I did.
birthday suit. She had just got laid. She didn't look scared to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't look scared at all, but just what the things that were coming out his mouth was like, whoa, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
You gonna
Yeah.
do what? Oh hell nah. You know, so it was just like it was just it was like the most probably tuned in show on YouTube that day, that weekend.
Oh man, it was better than any reality show I've ever seen. Cause I
That's
was like, man,
crazy.
I hope they can just make it through this goddamn vacation. And just me as a friend, I was like, I hope they can make this vacation and everybody be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I rock with both of them. I genuinely, like I have a YouTube ship and a friendship with both of them. So I care about both of them.
And
Yeah.
Rob is okay with that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like or like right now he say he's single. You know what I mean? But his focus is not pretty. He focusing on just like what he gonna do when he get out.
Okay.
And he wants people to send care packages of books. He want to do a lot of reading while he's there.
hmm
Uh, the jail is they don't get that many hours to be out there on the lockdown a lot. So you want to do a lot of reading. So he was saying for those that want to send books, send him some books. Send him some books that he can read. He said they have books there, but they all from like the 1950s and on, like from the 18th century and shit. So, send him some books. If you want to send him some books, he might be sitting for a minute. And, we'll see what happened on the 7th. I'm going to actually have a show on it.
Okay. Are you going to be there?
Oh, now I'm in Florida. So, we'll have the Zoom call.
Okay.
So we'll put the Zoom call up. I had it before. I got like almost the tail end of it on there. Thanks to another YouTuber who sent me the clip. He sent me the live stream. So thanks to that person. But yeah, that's the thing. I think that y'all gonna see a better Rob when he does get out. You know what I mean? But I'm not like I have beef and said I was an apologist, and Rob's a grown man. You know what I mean? As a friend, I could call him and say, hey, chill out with that or whatever. You know what I mean? That one live stream where, I think it was 2 weeks before they actually had a meet up. I was calling, I text Rob, say, hey man, you're embarrassing Tracy right now, and you'll see him, yeah, man, fuck that, I'm embarrassing motherfuckers. He said it right there in the stream. He's like, whatever, he was drunk. So like when somebody gets drunk, they you can't just put a cap on them and you're not there. You're not like, oh, let me get your phone and shit and fight with them or some shit.
I think
I'm not there.
I hear you. I guess it's a girl guy thing. Girls don't do that.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel away. They're gonna.
We're gonna get emotional.
That's what I'm saying. So. Yeah, we're gonna feel away.
Somebody trying to come up. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, who this?
How you doing?
Y'all know Miss T. Iverson?
Yeah, Gigi, don't drop down. Yeah, I want her to stay up with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know her. Hey, Shireen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can have some support.
Oh,
look, Octavius, listen, I did that interview with Rob that morning. I think it was the morning of Christmas. Highly intelligent. The type of questions he asked me was like somebody that was a counselor in marriage. I don't know if you remember that interview, but he went down the line. He asked me about the financial, the intimacy, like, why did y'all divorce? Like, this dude sounded like he went to school for journalism. The way he interviewed me. And at the end of the interview, then he also summed it and wrapped it up and said, I noticed I did not hear infidelity. This is what I heard. And he kept calling me Lady Longwind. So he's highly intelligent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he kept saying how Lady Longwind. Highly intelligent.
I remember you. I remember you vaguely. I remember,
yeah, I have a master's in social work, so like LCSW. So he's highly intelligent. He understands the familiar structure. He understands the, just the counseling stuff. Because the type of questions he asked me, I was like, hold up. It's like somebody that has some counseling courses. Like he went to college is how I felt. And then he summed it up. And it was very interesting how he did the summarization. So
well, he told me he took high level math in high school. So he was taking like calculus, like
I told him on that line. I said, you're a very highly intelligent person. So this is what I want to ask you. Do you believe that because he's so highly intelligent, because the kids that I did work with in high school who were on the scale that had a very high IQ, they had awkward, like social interactions.
Yeah.
They made him have an IQ of 150 plus, and the average is 100.
Yeah.
But when it came to like eye contact, when it came to like eye contact, reading the room and what to say, when not to say, they don't have that. But if you ask them to solve a chemical / engineering / trigonometry problem, they got it at a snap of a finger. But however, I just wonder if he's somewhere on the spectrum. He's highly intelligent, but with the mix of the alcohol, it interferes with him having a filter. So he just says
I think
what's on his mind, like a 2-year-old kid would.
I think sometimes people Um, sometimes when you're highly intelligent, you feel like you need to have a level of grounding, and so the alcohol
You have
can,
to.
yeah, yeah. So
You
the
have
alcohol,
to.
yeah, the alcohol can.
And you
No,
know what
let me
I'm gonna
just say,
share with you?
let me say
Okay,
this
I
real
just
quick.
didn't want to forget
So
because I got
yeah,
little
oh,
brain issues.
no, go ahead, then. Go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is that what I found with highly intelligent kids, including myself, if you are not challenged, you get into trouble. Meaning, if you're typically these kids will graduate, like I was already in college when I was 17. The teacher will have to call my parents and say, your daughter is walking around. She already finished her work, telling everybody else how to do their work, talking in class or whatever, because I didn't have enough stimulation as far as where my IQ was at. So then I look
Yeah,
like I'm a troublemaker. It looks like I'm talking too much in class. I get in trouble. So that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I could see that in him. I told him, you're very highly intelligent, but you're not challenged yourself to the level of your IQ.
Oh,
So therefore
he
you
needed
drink.
to elevate himself. Is that what you mean by
Exactly.
challenging? Yeah.
Exactly. Because he needs to drink and I have to drink. When I come on YouTube, I have to drink because I have to lower my frequency. I'm serious. In
wow,
order, I have to lower my frequency. I'm keeping it real. Because the stuff that goes on YouTube doesn't even go on the playground of my 2-year-old grandson. He know how to say when he hits somebody, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. You
But don't
understand? So
drink.
when I
That's harming yourself. Why you got to drink? I ain't got to drink. Just drag. How about you drag instead of drink?
frequency. Look, I can't get up here. My frequency is too high. I can't. I'm just
wow.
telling you. Yeah, you already know what it is. So what I was just saying to you is I can relate to him. He a smart ass dude. He got to drink himself down to relate, to lower his frequency, to relate with other people. And it took a psychologist that did a thing on me. She was like, you're highly intelligent, genius. She was like, you lower your frequency and bring yourself down to make other people feel comfortable with your intelligence. So they don't get like whatever.
Well, I could say something on that, but I might make Octavius mad.
Well, as long as if it's your truth, it's your commentary.
Well,
Just
so you
don't.
saying he had to drink and get drunk to meet Tracy? Is that what you just said?
Nah, nah. I I would say with that is that
I ain't said that. I made a
Girl.
statement. I
sometimes
can't say it
I'll
applies to
say
every
this much:
situation.
being highly intelligent, it sometimes it could
Gigi, you
be a
made me
path.
sick.
It could be a path to loneliness. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of people. And like you said, people lower their frequencies to fit in. You know,
Yeah.
and
But what I'm saying to you, do you realize what people have to do to lower their frequency? It takes a
I get
toll on
it.
them
I
emotionally.
get it. But see, my philosophy in life is I let the loneliness and be me. You know, versus lowering my frequency
I'm
at all.
alone most of the
Yeah.
time. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. I
Yeah.
am alone most of the time. And it's
Tracy's
gotten
very
to the point
intelligent too, and
the
I think
older that I get, the more I enjoy time with myself. I feed off my own energy. When people come into my environment, it's like energy vampires. If that makes sense. For me to come, and I used to be an extrovert. So for me to come out, interact, and talk with people and hear the stuff they talking about. Oh, you got purple hair. Oh, did you see that guy that was in Walmart? Whatever. I'm sitting here like, are you serious? Is this what we're talking about? Like,
Yeah.
see, you done made me get 2 new gray strands. So I got to go back into my room and sleep for about 2 or 3 days to regroup my energy. It
Girl.
takes a lot to deal with people
I
on
don't
low
think I
frequency.
think
That's all I'm
Tracy's
telling you.
intelligent
Dude
too,
is,
and he didn't have to
he's
drink
smart.
to deal with Tracy. If they could have just not
What?
drank and just got to know each other
That's true. How about date
sober.
Look, it's
normally?
hard.
Yeah,
Listen, but
normally.
listen, I'm just telling you, I'm relating. I'm just relating from this other side. You want to be able sometimes always being by yourself, you don't want to always be
But
by
girl,
yourself.
That's
if
like
you're
saying you
in
got to have
like the
liquid
5th
courage.
grade, you're not showing up in the 5th grade class. You are elevated. You're
But when
going
I
to
come
join
to
the
the
5th
fifth
grade.
grade class thinking I'm
You
gonna have
going
fun,
you
I
put
get
yourself
pissed.
there. You took
And I
yourself down
thought,
that hallway.
but Gigi, what I'm saying is when you lower your frequency to go to the 5th grade class and you see how they acting, yeah, you start talking trash. Like, what the hell? Y'all licking windows, you got helmets on your head. There's 5 kids in the class with 2
Oh my
teachers.
God.
What the hell you want me to do?
I don't know about
And
that.
then you get frustrated.
I don't.
It's
I'm
more
not.
them than us.
Don't take it like West LA was saying. Now you taking it off of YouTube. Don't be frustrated. It's
Stop,
just
Gigi.
YouTube.
You know what I'm talking about, Gigi. Stop.
I'm messing with her, y'all. She know what I'm doing. Okay.
No, but dude is highly intelligent. That's all I
He
wanted to
is
say.
very.
And he's
I
going to have
think
a
he
hard
was
time
funny.
fitting in.
I thought he
He's
was
not going to
funny.
fit in.
I thought he was
My
funny. I
point
would be
is,
over here
he is
enjoying
very
him
honest. People don't
when 3
respect
people were
honesty.
here. When 3 people were here, and he was always funny to me. And he would go back and forth
Yeah,
with people
yeah.
when he was fighting people. I would just go back and forth watching them. That's it.
Listen, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to go ahead and get off. My mother had cardiac failure twice, and she had some brain damage. And she was in a coma for like 2 weeks, and they kept, trying to get us to take her off everything, whatever. But anyhow, we did not, and she's here, but she still has her intelligence. She was a VP at a bank, but at the same time, she also has a mind like a child, so she don't have a filter. So, but what I love about her is so funny. Like we walked into an IHOP one day, and my mother looked around. She said, "It's niggas everywhere.
Oh
Get
my
me out of here." So my father was like, "You want to go to Cracker Barrel?" She was like,
Oh my
"It's
God.
flunkies everywhere. Get me out. I don't want to go to Cracker Barrel." Like that's how
Oh
my
my
mom
God.
is now. But it's her. And I laugh about it because she's being her true self.
Mm-hmm.
it's
You
it's
need to
funny
stay
to me.
away
She's
from
77
IHOP.
years
You know
old.
that, right? You know that, right?
What?
You need to stay away from IHOP.
The shit is funny.
Yeah.
If you ever go to
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel with us and hear my mom have an outburst,
Stay away from
child.
IHOPs. That was a
But
whole omen. You
listen,
didn't even pick up on
I
it.
said Cracker Barrel, not IHOP. But no, Octavius, no. What I wanted to say with all that being said and being, silly, he's a
Yeah.
highly intelligent person. And a person who is highly intelligent has to be challenged. If not, when they lower their frequency, they will look like an asshole to people. That's the bottom
Oh
line.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
if you go behind the scenes and have a conversation with him about what book you read, whatever, you think you're talking to a whole different person. But when you come here, you can't talk like that. They attack you for how you think you better than us. You think that you understand you can't be your true self. You can't be
Well, it's
smart.
like even in a low state, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be alpha. If you're made to be alpha, you're gonna be alpha, or
Right.
even in a low state. Oh, like even how some of they can say these sectors, beefing and dragging and saying all the crazy shit we say. Uh, the people call that low energy. Like some of the girls I dated in the past, they got big channels and say, "Well, Octavius, I would share your page, but you over there with all that nigger energy." I was telling you about, like, so I get it. They say you on over there on doing the most, get it. You know what I'm saying? But like even alpha's gonna be alphas regardless.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're gonna rise to the top. That's just what's gonna happen. Smart people by nature that's just what's gonna happen. You
Mhm.
know, and and I'm glad people see that part of Rob, and also like even I say Prime is because Prime is prime numbers are numbers that can't not be split in two. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they can't
Right.
divide it.
So you talk about
So
geometry.
Ooh,
yeah, I know about geometry, all that, but like what I'm
So you
saying
watch
is,
that guy that do the numbers.
oh no, 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 no.
Oh,
But
you don't
what I'm
watch his channel?
no,
You should
but
see
what
how
I'm
he break
getting
down
at,
the numbers. Go ahead.
no, I know I'm saying Prime. That's just That's school. You know what I'm saying? Prime number is school. But what I'm saying is that um, like how did I cope with the same thing? Is understanding that I was maybe different and made to be alone for a reason by the call of
Right.
nature. I'm not made to be normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I was in a fight and I was studying karate and shit like 7, 8 years old. I told my dad, I said, yeah, I had to fight a boy down at the park and he said he wanted to fight me. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, I ain't no ordinary nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? So I told him that at 7.
You're like
My daddy
Kevin
stole
slap
that
your
shit.
leg.
Yeah. My daddy stole that shit. He said, my son said he ain't no ordinary. So
Right.
that stuck with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not here to be like everybody and that maybe you may find me socially awkward, but I'm happy how God created me and my mind and who I
Sometimes,
Right.
am. All that.
sometimes that's that thorn that you need
Yeah.
to keep the
Right.
trash and the
Yeah.
rodents away. I'm okay with
Exactly. Yeah.
being awkward. My mom, I
Yeah.
was the seventh of all their children, blended families. They were married twice.
Oh my
And we were in a
gosh.
conversation once, and we were all adults at the table. Just one of those moments where everybody's in the same room. And the my siblings was talking about this fight and that fight and this fight and that fight. And my mama and half of my brothers was like, "Well, you ain't never came home with no black eye or nothing." I'm like, "Bitch always won. That's why." Okay, I knew how
Right.
to. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
that's just I would like you said about nature. Nature builds us differently. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now back to
And,
what she
and
was
like,
saying. Like, I think
uh,
that just because you're saying Rob is intelligent, so you're trying to say that Tracy wasn't intelligent, so he had to lower his frequency. That doesn't make sense.
I'm
If
not
somebody
saying
that's
anything
No,
about
no, I
intelligent,
wouldn't.
Tracy. That's
No,
what you're
no,
saying. I'm
no.
okay, because
speaking on Rob. I'm speaking on Rob and my personal interaction I had with Rob. I'm not including anybody else except a direct conversation I had with him. He asked questions as a person who studied
Mhm.
counseling and psychology, like a person who had a degree in that background, social
So
science.
should
And
he
he
have shown?
summarized it very
Okay.
well. And I said to him on that interview, "You're
Uh-huh.
very intelligent."
so you're saying that anybody that's intelligent or intellectual, whatever, in some cases they might have to drink alcohol to lower their frequency.
No, they don't have to do that. I said what I do.
No, and I'm
I
actually giving a
had to.
solution.
I said what I have to do
Hmm.
because I
But no,
don't
I'm
get
saying
along with most.
let me say this. Let me say
I'm
this.
saying because I don't get along with most
Serene,
people
let them
on
talk, baby.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm
Serene,
sorry.
Let me say
Serene,
Okay.
this.
let them talk,
Yeah.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me say but that's why I actually part of my message is for those that are in that state of mind is for them to understand that they are made different and they're not to fit in all the time with the masses. And
That's
then
correct.
because of that, they because of when they understand that they can find a purpose and find more contentment with themselves. I mean, that's why I don't have any habits like drinking or anything like that. I don't
Exactly.
have a lot of vices. I don't have vices like that because
But
I've
the
learned to
issue I
find
have from
myself.
my family.
Let me finish. I've learned to
Okay.
find
Go ahead.
myself.
Just remind me to say something about my family if I forget. Say
I got you.
family.
Yeah,
Okay.
I learned to find myself by understanding that I was created to be unique. You know what I'm saying? And my mind, the way I think is something that's needed by nature. I was created that way, and I accept who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, I accept who I am in my mind that I'm different,
Mm-hmm.
and people benefit from it, and I benefit from it, and I find self happiness from it, and I don't need nothing external to find that happiness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you said something
Well,
about your
I
family.
think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think with family acceptance, my family is from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. My mom's side, 8 children. They're all very fair skinned with green eyes, red hair, and growing up in the South. And the thing about it is that my mom moved up very high up in the bank rankings and also my father. So they always taught me like don't look down on your cousins that don't have certain type of jobs or positions. Like, you supposed to help your cousins. You always supposed to look back. But you say that, but then when I go down there and I talk a certain way, it hurts when I have cousins and uncles saying, oh, you high sedity. You think you better than us. Or you talking proper. Or you think you this, you that. These are my family members who I want to fit in with. I don't want to feel like an outsider when I go down to a cookout or a family reunion, or I'm being treated differently because of the way I speak. It's to the point my kids won't even go to any family reunions. So I'm trying to like find a way. How do I bridge this gap? Like, your mom and my mom are sisters. We're first cousins. How do I bridge this gap so you don't feel like, I don't think I'm any better than you. I love you. You're my cousin. Just because I talk differently, I was raised somewhere else differently. I'm not high sedity. I don't think I'm better. Matter of fact, every chance I got, I try to help you, show you how to write your resume, how to interview for a job or whatever. And then it's like they still hate us up here. And I'm trying to still fit in with my family because I still love them. Because that's what my mother told me. You always look out for family no matter what.
Well,
So how you
sometimes
get out of that?
that's not true. Sometimes no, I ain't looking out for family if they on fuck shit.
Let me give a thanks to Brown Beauty for the $10 donation, super chat. Also hit the Cash App too. For the moderators, drop that too. You know what I'm saying? And guilty conscience can make you drink before coming on YouTube. Who's having pancakes tomorrow? That's what Nihar.
They doing that because of the IHOP gate. Ain't nobody having pancakes. This doggone 2023 girl.
It's been 3 years too, hasn't it? She getting out too? She coming back on YouTube?
Now, I didn't do any jail time and get probation
No,
or nothing on my record.
Are you gonna be okay if she come back on YouTube? You okay with that, right?
Listen, girl, she been off of probation since August of 2021.
Answer my question.
I just answered your question. She can get on whenever she wants to.
Okay, you're gonna be good.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. As long as I don't get hit again, I don't care. But this time, if I ever come in her circumferences, I know to be ready.
Sorry, y'all.
I won't turn my back.
I'm sorry.
Shit, I won't turn my damn back again. And this time, I'm going to fuck her up. Because she hit me from the back. And it's double up. I'm pissed. And it's built up over the years.
Girl, stop. Don't even show up no more. That's all. Just don't show up no more. That's all.
You ask me a question and going to tell me not to say how I feel.
Let go. Let go. Let go and let God.
Okay, Gigi. You was in the military. Let somebody hit you in your head, sneak you from the back, see how you feel. Right? You was military. Let's see how you feel about that.
I would have to see your troop movements. I would have to see your guns. I would have to see your artillery. I would have to see
all right. But how about you train me? Because that doggone, she from the military. How about you train me? But like the boy Prime over here, I took a keto.
All your shit in order to.
I took a keto. He took karate. I took a keto. We good.
Oh God.
It's called hop keto. It's called hop keto.
It's a keto. Stop.
Hop keto.
It's a keto. I took it in college. You gonna say hop keto
belt.
for real?
I'm a black.
I didn't say I was a black. I wasn't a black belt. I didn't say that.
I'm a black belt in it. That's what I'm telling you. It's like hop keto.
Oh well, I'm not there.
Yeah.
I said I took it.
Lord have mercy.
Rodney coming up.
Gigi military. Gigi gonna pull out some gauge you in your eyes, whatever. But Gigi, let me tell you, I don't mind a headbutt. I don't mind. Just like women, like men, you can kick them in there between their legs. It hurt. Just like a man does.
Can you meet me at an IHOP?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing, Rodney?
How you doing?
Hello.
Rodney. Are those butt implants?
Are those what?
Are those implants?
No.
What you do? You exercise?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't exercise like that, but I mean, that
came natural?
Yes.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm gonna have to pay for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to
Gigi
Rodney living
don't know.
his life though. I
Gigi
didn't see
crying
it,
'cause she
Rodney,
don't
but
know.
shout out to you. I hear
I
about
don't
it,
know
bro.
nothing.
Like,
I got a
you
Swedish,
live your life, bro. You know
Rodney
I
what
got
I'm
a
said
saying?
Swedish booty, and I'm proud of it. Okay.
What you say, Gigi?
I said I'm Creole, and I got a Swedish booty, and I'm proud of it, baby.
Sean, have you seen Rodney?
No, I don't go around looking at
Right.
arses.
No, well, 7 Stars put it on her page, girl, and everybody went there. Men and women. Everybody was like, what?
That's nice.
That's the picture you take to your plastic surgeon and say, this is
No,
how I
thank
want it to
you.
look.
No, this booty got me modeling. This booty got me a film producer husband. This booty got me 2 movies on Amazon Prime. I'm good.
Oh wow.
You got it.
You know,
yeah.
you got my email,
Poor
right?
Prime.
Yeah, I got your email. I got everybody's email.
You got my email, and listen. I do not revenge porn to
Put it in the
anybody.
back chat. Put it in the back
Yeah,
chat right there.
Child, that is a perfect butt, child. I'm sorry.
Well, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, a lot of things that I agree with y'all on. It's like you can't call out things and BS that goes on, and when you do, it's a lot of people that comes against you. They harass you up in here. They want to stalk you. They want to dox you and stuff like. It's like you can't have an opinion about things, and now they went out on my Twitter page
I saw that.
Oh yeah.
and was digging up, things and making me out to be this
Anti-black.
anti-black person, and that's not the case. It's ridiculous, and it's several people that has done it, and certain ones are really stalking me and watching me, and it's like you can't call out bullshit in the black race. It's not that you don't you're self-hating or you don't like the black race. It's just certain things that need to be called out.
Right.
And that's what I do. Especially by me being a gay black man, I get more hell from the black race than I do any other race.
Exactly.
And that is a fact. You can speak to black gays all over the US, and we will tell you how we been mistreated by families, supposedly friends, and being outcasts and all that. And for those bastards to go on my fucking Twitter to make to make me be a bad person and post those, they're just they stupid son of a bitches, and it's ridiculous.
They go too far.
Yeah, they go too far.
You have to talk to someone like Gigi. You have to understand a lot of people have not traveled. Travel is the best education you can have. We have American propaganda. When you go to other countries, it just opens your eyes up to a whole new perspective on things. So, Rodney, you have to understand a lot of times some of these people have never been out of their town, their zip code.
Exactly.
They may not have been out of their state, let alone their country.
Still living with their mama, to be honest with you.
So someone like Gigi, who has been in the military and traveled, you have to understand, like, you start looking at life from a whole different perspective when you travel, because you sitting here like, dang, this is what the U.S. been feeding me all along. And this is how other people see me. Like a Moroccan had to tell me more about my history than what I ever learned here in the United States.
It has nothing to do with the behavior and the common sense and how just treating people how you want to be treated. Ain't got really nothing to do with
the behavior will change, man. The behavior will change.
Just because
let me tell you something.
I'm not gonna.
Ma'am, the behavior will change. When I first went to Grand Bahama, my first time, They had a Junkanoo parade. That's their celebration from being colonized by the British. During this time, I have never experienced what it was like to have privilege. In this country, what you talk about is white privilege. I had privilege because I was a Black person. Meaning, if there was a wait for a table, they would come to me and say, you know what? We're going to go ahead and move you up and put you over there at the table. We're going to make them wait. Or we're going to do this for you, whatever, whatever. They didn't call themselves minorities. They said, that's the problem with y'all in the United States because y'all call yourself minorities. We are the majority.
They listen to the people that call us minorities. And let me address something. Because I got somebody, wait a minute. Let me say this, boo-boo. I got somebody in my phone. Being well-traveled does open your mind, number one. Number two, we had wonderful, intelligent, brilliant performers, writers, educators, civil rights people that had to leave the United States in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. So what she's saying is valid. So what she's saying is here we are in 2023 and a motherfucker got a problem with me because I am well-traveled, I am well-versed, I am well-educated, and you're mad. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. So let people be who they are. This man came up here to tell his truth. And somebody mad about it. He on a social media site doing what the fuck he can do because of the Constitution. And I don't even have to agree with him. But I joined the military to make sure he had that right. So you gonna miss me, okay? With your dumb ass sitting in your mama's house at age 40 because you ain't got no fucking goals. So don't piss me off, okay? Being well-traveled means everything. Tina Turner had to go to Switzerland to get the fuck away from hating ass females.
Josephine Baker.
She was Beyonce before Beyonce. So miss me. Yeah. I'll go on mute.
Thank you so much.
She went to Korea for a little time.
When I went to the Grand Bahama.
Oh, let me say this. Let me say this. You know she was in Korea for a little time too.
Which one?
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she went to Korea because my father was MP. He was an MP in the army. Let me say this.
Shireen, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, my father was an MP in the army, and you know he saw her over there. You know what I'm saying? Shortly during that time, like during the Korean War or whatever. So they made an appearance over there at that point. But go ahead, you got it.
But yeah.
I was just going to say to the young lady, I never knew when we hear over here in our country white privilege. I never knew what it was like to have privilege because of the color of my skin. And when I went to Grand Bahama and I was getting moved up on a waiting list. Right. When I was getting moved up on a waiting list, or I was getting preference for a room, or I was getting preference for different things because of the color of my skin, I was like, this is what it's like to be white? For real? Like people coming by your table whispering, you know what, you ain't got to pay the bill. We're going to take 10, 20% off of it. Don't worry about it. We got you. Do you understand? Yeah. I was sitting there like, my ex-husband and I was looking like, damn, is this what white sounds like in America?
Well, this is what Black people got to do for theirs and their own. And yes, Rodney, all of that was for you because don't let them hate on you. Stop holding people back.
Thank you so much. And what they thought is when they found like my social medias and stuff that or doxed me or whatever, they thought they was gonna find all the I guess a bad background on me and all that, but I don't have a bad background. I try to live my life as clean as possible and do the right things. I don't have a record. I haven't never been locked up. And far as my appearance, I try to take care of that also. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I try to get the proper rest and things like that. I take care of myself.
Mhm.
So that's why I can, stand up and be proud and say, yes, that I keep my appearance up, for my age.
Good for
And
you.
and and so I take pride in stuff like that. I live my life as peaceful as possible. And for motherfuckers, to um be on social media stalking you and harassing you and won't leave you the hell alone is just ridiculous because of your opinion. All this started because of my fucking opinion on social media, and it's
Right.
ridiculous.
It
I
is.
never came in messing with anybody, attacking anybody, for my fucking opinion. That's it. That is it.
Yeah.
And all hell broke loose. Fire and brimstone broke loose. And it's ridiculous. It's just sad, man. It really is.
Oh yeah, like
I'm
Rodney,
sorry,
like
Johnny.
when a lot of times when you do start getting on the internet, and especially in YouTube, I will say this about YouTube, right? I got doxxed on Facebook before, you know what I'm saying, because I was putting out my political views, and I was roasted and doing my comedic shit even then, you know what I'm saying, through memes. So I made a lot of fucking memes on YouTube, like, but they got so mad, then they started dox me then, you know what I'm saying, but like YouTube, you just gotta realize these people on here. It's a lot of people that want to be famous, they mental illness,
And they just want to
and
control you. A lot of people just want to control you, especially when they
yeah,
don't agree with you. Instead of just saying, okay, I disagree with you and just moving on, they want to show you. I'm going to show you I don't
that's
agree
how
with you,
Mike
and I'm
is.
going to try and shut you up, you know?
Right,
Yeah,
right. And so yeah,
yeah,
it was just all of my opinion in expressing myself. And I'm not one of those ones, I
Yeah.
now I do say that I call out bullshit because you just not gonna feed me bullshit. I'm sorry. You're not gonna do that.
Mhm.
If I think it's not right, then I'm gonna say something. I don't wanna be um faked it, to be faked and liked. I'm sorry. I just can't roll like that. I just can't do it.
yeah.
And don't do it. Stand. I don't give a damn if you got two people and you want to talk about the color of I don't somebody's shoes. It's what you want to talk about. It's what you want to do. Don't go
Thank you.
by what they're trying to do is make you feel a way. Don't.
Thank,
Mhm.
thank you. Well,
And
but I tried to
and Rodney,
warn
that's
them.
what I try to, like I was saying about being different and accepting your difference. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what my stance is about. Is that right there? It's your right to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And just actually standing it alone, and don't worry about people not agreeing with it or disagreeing with it. Yeah, but haters gonna hate. And like I was telling somebody else the other day, in order to get something kind of like get electricity, you got to have hate, you got to have negative energy, you got to have positive energy come together. So you got people that fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, and you got people that hate you, and it's part of just getting your name out there. So like your name is getting out there because of hate and the love. You got to understand it. Like when you start getting more known and fame, everything takes positive and negative energy for anything to move, even your
Right,
body. So
right,
just understand that dynamic. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? The hate
right,
gonna come, but the love is there too. And you have a lot of self love for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people get you down, man. I've been called all kind of crazy ass shit on this app. You seen it? You heard it.
right,
And I respect your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? And I say, hey, I'm heterosexual, and people still want to play with my sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And it's and actually degrading your choices in life and those men or women who want to have same gender loving relationships or whatever. Um, as a drag. I don't even really find it critic at this point, and I've really learned a lot about that element alone. is the just like somebody saying that, oh, you're gay. You know what I mean? And to me as a straight man, and damn, that's all the fuck you got. You know? And so like to me it's not even a drag, and it just shows their ignorance or whatever. And you got a lot of ignorant people. There's people on here with mental illness. There's people here with
Yes.
suffering loneliness, and
Yes.
some of
It's
these
not.
people are
It's
bedridden.
it's
All that
not
shit.
even a low blow. It's you got comedy, you got kiki, you got
Yeah.
gags and drags, but they want to say you're mentally ill in an army basement jail. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I think it really hurts so bad, so much, especially when it comes from another black person. And
Right.
that's why, like when Rodney said, like,
Right.
he only deals with this from people from his race or whatever. And then that's when the anti-blackness come in. Like, not saying that that's what you're doing, but when black people like, oh, I don't want to be around no more black people, or I'm only going to start dating this people. And then that's when the segregation comes in, and then you start not liking your own people, and it's like it hurts so much though, like when it comes from your own people, and that's how the hate also continues, and grows even more. I just wonder if any other race like deal with that. And there's how can that be stopped, like, or because that's how the hate grows and continues, and then we become segregated and not liking each other,
It's
because it cut us so deep, when it comes from our own people.
Yeah.
right. Well, this has been going on for years and decades in and out. And like I told him, and I tried to warn him, if you dox me, you're going to be disappointed. It's going to backfire on you. Trust
Hmm.
me. And so they pressed their luck. They did it, and they couldn't find anything, because I'm like, look, I don't have anything. You can't find
Hmm.
anything on me. You're not gonna
Right.
find anything on me.
Right.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
and that's
like
what they
they
and
doxed
so
me, Rodney, and they said, "Oh damn, oh he got civil rights lawsuit." You know what I mean? So I
right.
fought against the system
That's a good
for
thing to
black
have.
people, and the
Yeah.
motherfucker doxed that shit. Oh, he sued these companies.
That's
Mhm.
Like,
stupid.
and like that's supposed to be a plus, right? You
That's a
know?
big old plus. That's civil rights plus. Okay, you get a badge for
Yeah,
that.
and
yeah,
and you know what? And there's people, and I'm a mod on several, platforms, and I see the shade, and in the hate, but I don't abuse my mod stick. I just let it roll, and because if it gets too out of hand, I don't say nothing. I just let it slide. They probably don't think I don't notice it, but I do notice it. I notice everything, but I just don't say anything.
Hmm.
Um, even on platforms that I'm not biased from. So it makes you skeptical about what platforms to go into. Um, and it and if I find a platform that I'm kind of like skeptical of going into, I'll be in the class for a little bit,
Hmm.
and I might drop in there. And if I see anything negative or anything like, I just don't. I'll leave, because I'm through with the arguing. I'm through with all the drama. I'm through with that. I'm just trying to avoid all that. I don't go on panels anymore, like I used to, because of the people that are stalking me and harassing me. I don't do it anymore. And
Hmm.
these and people that I don't even know, that's that, and people that I don't know, that's my ops now. So I try to be careful on these panels and stuff now.
It seems like you're getting bullied.
Yeah, I
yeah,
am.
yeah. And
Yeah,
Rodney, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna continue to fucking hate. You know what
right,
I mean? And like how they look at it is, if you're bothered by, like, I've been called a goddamn child toucher by these
Mm.
weirdo motherfuckers, like, and with no evidence, like they don't have none,
They
right?
just be
But
talking.
yeah, just talking shit. But the whole thing is to get you shook.
right,
They're predators. They're looking for weakness. And if
Hmm.
you say, "Oh, I'm gonna just go silent, and I'm not gonna," no, like, no, No, like get your like it's just like you in jail. Get your motherfucking shit, get you a spoon or some shit, shine your shank up, and you gotta stab a motherfucker or two.
I
You know
know
what I'm
that's
Right.
saying?
right.
Like you gotta
Correct.
defend yourself. It's warriors or victims. Ain't nothing in between in this motherfucker. You know
Hmm.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so
Yeah.
like no, like at some point you gonna get that realization that you gonna have to fight motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah. And
and go
uh-huh.
ahead. Oh no, I was gonna
No, go
say,
ahead.
and get used to weak motherfuckers that was standing next to you, because all of a sudden they don't come
Yeah.
around because you don't have 50 people in your chat. Get the fuck out of my face. That's what you're
Right.
gonna have to get used to.
Exactly.
Fake
And it's
motherfucker.
right. And it's like they keep poking at you and poking at you, and eventually you keep poking at that line, he's gonna lash out, and when you lash out, it's like you're the bad person, you're the bad guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, you gotta get over that good guy, bad guy shit. Because
Mm-hmm.
see, to a lot of people, I'm a villain. I'm an evil motherfucker to a lot of people. But I ain't did shit to nobody.
Right.
So
Right.
at the end of the day, as long as my consciousness is right when I get out this app and I felt like I did what's right, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's what matters. So like as long as I violate my own moral code or whatever, like these people are just external influences or whatever, and a lot of them have a peasant, po piss po ass fucking mentality and
Mm-hmm.
shit, and so they'll never be shit. They'll never be shit. They'll never have shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like anybody that got anything going on, they're here to tear that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, oh well, we're gonna call the cops. You're gonna dox motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because he got 200 motherfuckers in this chat now, or he did this, he did that, whatever. They see your success and they want to. They hate. They're hating motherfuckers. They hate
Hater.
relationships. Yeah, they
Yes.
hate relationships. They hate love. These are broken motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
are.
saying? And the thing is, we want to heal, we want to fix because we got good hearts and all that. We got love, but this is the internet. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes sometimes you gotta kick a motherfucker. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like these look like them black sector flunkies I mentioned earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, they can be on some fuck shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that lady was talking shit. Like you know what I mean? People got a lot of respect for. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know why. If you want to give our motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, then fuck you. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Fuck you and fuck whatever you got going on. And your goddamn yo rhetoric shit that for black men ain't shit. Like you think I'm gonna give a fuck about that shit?
Right.
No, fuck you and fuck your rhetoric, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Shit.
Right.
Go and tell them motherfucker. Go and tell that goddamn bullshit lie to these long ass women so you can slide up in their DM and you know what I'm saying. Well, baby, these men ain't going. These white men ain't going. Shit, all we got is us to have struggle buddy sex with your lesbian friend that you trying
Ooh.
to turn the fuck out. Do what the fuck you
Mm-hmm.
gonna do. But you ain't finna run no motherfucking game on me or
Right.
say something about me and shit. Fuck you and fuck what you got going on. And every last one of them bitches in your motherfucking chat.
That is so
Shit.
true, because when I deal with content creators, I'm dealing with you. I'm not trying to convince your dumb followers. You know that I know, and I know you know.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. You can go ahead and lie to your dummies. I don't want them over here. If they listening to a lie, they listen to everything you say about me without receipts. You do you, bitch. But I guarantee you, karma gonna get you in the end. I guarantee you.
Yeah. And it's all about the coalition of the willing too, Rodney. You know what I mean? It's like you could say, okay, you sometimes want to please everybody, you want to get in trouble and all that shit. You gonna have to be you, and it's about the coalition. It's like people say, we don't want to donate to Rob. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that have support for him. I'm not here for you. I don't get. You know what I'm saying? If you're not for that, then oh well. Now, if you're here for me, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I support you. I'll rock with you. You don't like Rob. I get it. There's a lot of people who don't like him. I'm not telling you have to do whatever, but I am saying all things are about the coalition of the willing and those that really want that fuck you. And you have to be at the end of the day. You have to be you. And when you change yourself, what's gonna happen is you start getting self-loathing issues, depression, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Be you. You know. Do you?
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
The show, Rodney.
Anytime.
You are so
Rod
welcome.
Dizzle.
You are so
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, but I'm glad I came up and had this talk because there was a lot of interesting things that was being said, and I just want to put in my feedback in, what I was going through on these YouTube streets and stuff, and in everyday life, period. You know,
I think we just need to and not everybody probably goes through this, but I think we need to learn how not to get so emotional or care, to the point where you not saying that you well, to the point where you said you needed to hear this or have this conversation
Mm.
because it was bothering you. We need to learn. I don't know how. I don't know what it could take or what we could do to not let certain things bother us to that point. You know, because I mean, not just YouTube, but there's other situations that we go through that affect us, and it cuts us deep, especially when things come from our own people,
Mm.
especially
And
the
when
hate.
you
You know.
and
right,
that's a good point. And because when you try to address the person, the hater, the menace, the
Mhm.
dullard, and they you know turn it on you. Oh, they said that they just want to be content creators. Yeah, you're trying to make it something more than it is. A lot of times they lie, Rodney, and try to make it more than what it actually was in
Mhm.
order to get
is
clicks and view and to garment.
exactly,
Right?
exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm glad you recognize that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the lies, and it's people that, people that I haven't even heard of or don't even know. Even a few other I don't even know these guys. And they came up against me. And I'm like, I don't even know you. I don't even have an issue, know you to even have an issue with you. It's crazy.
Rodney, I just wanted to share one thing with you and my family and people talk about nurture versus biology. On my paternal side of the family, the my grandmother, there were a lot of men who were attracted to other men. When I
Hmm.
say that, meaning every generation.
Hmm.
So when I taught as an adjunct professor, when I taught sociology, I taught that there is some biological evidence behind it. There are also some people who have different chromosomes as well. There are
Right,
also some people that are born as hermaphrodites and their
right,
parents make a decision because everyone's saying, is it a he, is it a she, whatever. And they make a decision to go ahead and do this or go ahead and do that operation, but they may turn out to develop to be the opposite of what the parent chose.
right,
Now they are starting to look at that and give people time. So I understand the biology, the sociology behind it all, and far as attacking it, because like I said, I looked at it in my family, it was like every generation there was a male that was like that. And when I say that, I'm talking about going to my uncle who was born like in the early 1900s. So we're going 1900s, 30s, 40s, 50s on up. So I'm sorry what you're going through because I do see it and I saw it today. You are in the B sector. They have all of your conversations on Twitter that
right,
you said something that's
right,
anti-black. I
right,
understand what that is to go through that
right,
because I know people tell you to be okay with it, but it's different on social media because it's not like calling one person up and saying you are incorrect. Let me explain this to you. It's
let me
like
explain it
it's
exactly.
blasted to the world and
Right,
you can't your voice is so small to so many.
right,
So
right,
I understand that. I tried to
right,
tell people so many times what I was going through. They did not care. All they saw was you did this, you did that. So
right,
I
right,
understand, Rodney, and it's going
right,
to be a painful process, believe me. It's going to be
right,
very painful because For me, it's a different time I grew up. I grew up in the 70s and 80s where you dealt with people one on one. Now, anything you say is out in the universe. People in
Right.
England, different continents, whatever can hear it. And it's you as just one little old Rodney trying to say, this one conversation or this one sentence doesn't represent me as Rodney as a full
Right.
person,
Exactly.
100%. This is
Exactly.
how I'm feeling today because of what another Black person might have said to me.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
This is how I'm feeling today because it was another Black person who doxed me
Right.
or who hurt my child.
Right.
A white
Right.
person didn't do that to me.
Yeah,
So
I
Right.
why
understand
am
that.
I going to come up here and blast a white person who has been more accepting and kind and open the doors than I come up here and I try to interact with people that look like me just because they look like you? That doesn't mean anything. Who try to harm me.
Right.
And so I
Exactly.
express my
Exactly.
feelings and then you tell me, oh, you're anti-Black. I saw it today. I saw it everywhere today, Rodney.
Right. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's
And
a
that's
hard
and
fight, Rodney.
yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. And you know what? I even said statements, similar statements here, in chats on YouTube, and wasn't nothing said. While all of a sudden, y'all wants to go on my Twitter and make me be out like this self-hating, anti-black person. I've said the same things that I've called out flaws, of the black race that I have went through, that I have seen, and things like this. Um,
And what pissed me off about the divide and conquer with Black people is because, Rodney, guess what? When you drive that car, and guess what? If I'm driving right behind you and the cops decide to pull us both over, guess what they're going to say? Black.
mhm.
Yeah,
And
Right.
guess
most
how you're
definitely.
going to be treated? Black.
But you know what? It's all good because I know what type of person I am. I know I'm a good person, and no weapon that comes against me shall prosper. Those folks are crazy. They're sick. They don't have a life. They don't have anything else going on.
Right.
And so what it is, I think they're extra mad at me because of all what happened, and the doxing, and stuff like that. And they're just really, I can't even, I have to be careful what I say in the chats, up under, content creators that I like, because they screenshot shit and they'll put it on their community walls and make it out of something that's not really what it is. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
I think it's
Um,
a hard pill to swallow. Was that, like I keep saying, I think it's a hard pill to swallow when you know and hear it's coming from your own people. It's like
right,
your own family hurting you,
right,
and
exactly.
that's the part you kind of gotta kind of like get over and like come to terms
You're
with that and
gonna have to get
understand it's
over
gonna be
that.
my own
You're
people.
gonna have to get over that. You're gonna have to leave comments wherever the fuck you want to leave them. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to not give a fuck on who got your name in their mouth. You're gonna have to learn how to
yeah.
hit live and cuss a motherfucker out. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Hmm.
Listen, Rod, it's a
And
lot of
Yeah.
people that I done came at. I never thought in a million years I would, have to come at these people. You know what I mean? But when you actually get your name going, um, like I watched just like everybody else before I even got into the YouTube deep, like other content creators, and we could see them as like, oh, they're big, they're human beings just like us,
Hmm.
and like, and the thing is, you
hey
can be
Beverly.
intimidated by these people. Yeah, you can be intimidated by these people. You know what I mean? But like the thing is, your response is your response, and just stand on your own, and go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like a minimum drag. I remember like I went into content creator with 6,000 subs, and I had like 300, and I
Right,
had my 20 people in the chat talking my shit. You know what I
right.
mean? But at the end of the day, they can't say with their name in the title, but they can't say Octavius didn't respond. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's the whole thing.
Right.
So yeah, like man, fuck these people. Like if they fucking with you, get your get back.
It's your turn.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
shit.
Yeah, and they got it bad. They got it so bad of trying to dog pile on you. They have that crap bad. Oh my goodness, they
But
have
it's
that crap
funny.
bad.
Ain't it funny how they all got to come together and you solo
Yes,
dolo?
exactly.
It's
And
like high
it's
school bullying.
yeah, it's like high school bullying. It is. It's so high schoolish. Yeah. But I want to thank y'all so much. I appreciate the talk and everything and um
Well, it's
the
nice to meet you, and I think you're beautiful. And like I said, you exercise the Constitution. I protect it I was a veteran. So you get to say and do what the fuck you want to. You have that right.
thank you so much. I appreciate that, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
And so I'm gonna step back down, Octavius. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna listen to for a few more, and I might go to bed.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
enjoyed it.
yeah, Rod, you got a channel?
I'm not a content creator though.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not a
All right.
content creator.
All right.
Okay, well I'm gonna step back
Yeah,
down.
but yeah, shit, do your upload and tell the motherfuckers about your.
You got a
tell
you
them,
got a
yeah,
community
yeah,
wall, right?
yeah.
No, I don't have a kid. I need a certain amount to have that. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, if y'all
No,
can,
I think now all you have to do is have you do a phone verification or something like that, 2-point verification, and you can get the community wall 24
Yeah.
hours.
oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
A phone. So how do you just do like you say a phone verification?
yeah. They just want to know it's you. Uh, like I forgot. It's been so long since I did it that I don't forgot. But I know it's like as long as you verify, they want you to verify your account.
Just go to YouTube and write how to get a community wall
Yeah.
or something.
Oh,
Yeah, as
okay,
long as you
okay.
They'll know
verify
what to
your
do.
account that is
Yeah.
you, they'll give you a community wallet. You don't have to have 500 subs no more.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that. I'll see what I'm gonna try to do that then.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
shit, StreamYard is free.
That's right.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I thought you had to pay for that.
nah,
Mm-mm.
you had a little duck. So let me show you.
You got little limits, but you
Yeah,
don't
it
have to
has
pay
like this. See
for it.
this in the top. See you looking at the stream. It said powered by StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you'll have that. That's the only thing you're gonna fit up 6 people in chat.
I'm about to go live then.
You gotta go live.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
drop
okay.
So you know
down
what you
so
look
y'all can
like
finish
Okay.
though. You
your
Well,
got
show.
all right then,
I'm gonna
Rodney.
drop. Yeah, I'm gonna drop down
Y'all have a
also.
good night. It was a
All right.
pleasure. Thanks
It
for
was a.
having me,
Yeah.
Octavius.
Good
Oh,
night.
All right.
Thank
God
you.
anytime.
bless LA.
Anytime. All right. Yeah, West LA, you gotta get your avatar up. And if you go live,
I do got an
I'll see you.
avatar, but I guess it didn't attach to this live or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh
do
yeah,
have.
so like for the moderators, drop Gigi. I guess she's the only content creator to hit the link today. So drop her link in the chat. I appreciate her coming up and y'all support her channel. I think this was a very healthy conversation. It wasn't
I think it turned into a healthy conversation. Yes.
I guess I was toxic in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know what I mean? I see that certain people in their feelings already, they want to go and talk about sidekicks and some more shit, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Shout out to the wiretapper, you know what I mean, that we exposed tonight. And I know he real mad. He just mad because it just shows how thirsty he is. I ain't want to go into it with beef and 313 like that, you know what I'm saying? But that little extra shit, like, come on, man.
So y'all
It
got
is what it
something
is.
going on now too?
I guess he want to go continue with the shit, but he lied and said that he told everybody that I was okay with me being recorded. I wasn't okay with, like, I don't play that shit. Like, I don't play that. I don't call motherfuckers and record them. I don't do none of that shit. And when Rob did his 13-minute commentary, you see in the beginning, I said, "All right, bro, it's on you." That's the first thing I said, and then he went in from that point on, and he knew he was talking to YouTube. When like, yeah, take this number, beef in 313. You know, and you're listening to Beeping 313. You know, the Octavius Prime. You know, I do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead, go for what you know. And you know, so I mean, man, like in truth, you didn't really give a fuck about him. So you said, yeah, leave that nigga in jail. That nigga ain't learned nothing or whatever. And I'm supposed to be robbing or some shit now. Like, you know, all right, cool. You know, do your hater shit over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do your
well,
hater shit over there.
yeah, maybe because you snatched up that interview too.
I mean, but the thing is, it ain't. It's not. He was told to call me. That's what he was told to do. You know, by Rob. Rob didn't know this guy. Rob like, okay, I emailed Rob my phone number and and his sister obviously. So he was trying to get in contact with people who could help him. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's the thing. So like, have I not been a help to him? You know, while
Yeah.
he's incarcerated? Yes, I have. Like this he's just from this show alone, he's received, you know, at least $200, you know, while he's been locked down. So I feel like it's a success, you know what I mean? And you know, it is what it is. You know, it's entertainment. Motherfuckers want to go back and forth and shit. But you know, the brother did break the fucking law in Florida. You know what I'm saying? You cannot record motherfuckers without their consent. It doesn't matter if you in another state. You know, you broke the law in Florida. So let's see if if you broke the law. Like if I was on some, oh, we all have to be law abiding citizens and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe I should call the authorities. But see, I ain't even on that type of time, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, well, it has Beefin learned his lesson. You know what I mean? I try to be respectful with the brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I did see some little slick shit from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Just even that disrespectful shit by recording me and asking me questions about my YouTube friends and YouTube ship. And I mean, it's like I said, if I was dumb, and I actually told him how I felt, whatever, as a
Yeah.
blogger or a YouTuber, you still in the interview, you still in my commentary. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You was trying to curb my motherfucking commentary. And for one, like if you're a YouTuber, you call me and shit. If you're like a mod or a subscriber or something like, I take, you know, I look at them differently. But I even with them, the people clout chase off that shit. So like on YouTube, ain't no nude pictures, ain't no weird shit or my whereabouts and none of that shit. You know what I mean? And I purposely lied to throw motherfuckers off of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I'll tell you all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like almost 5 phone numbers out there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And they'll go different places on purpose.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I ain't dumb to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like if you want to keep shit, you know, real, my nigga, like you did some real foul shit and you was harassing that man's sister.
He
He
was,
harassed that woman so bad that the person that was relaying messages to me was told by her sister she just don't want to fuck with nobody have any connections to YouTube.
yeah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
must have been real thirsty with it then.
Yeah, he's leaving voicemails and some more shit.
Mm-mm.
Like he's mad because like I didn't want to even go there with him and shit, but it's
Well, you stole the
but
show.
see if I was a fuck nigga like a lot of these motherfuckers, I would have called the cops and say, yeah, somebody publicly recorded me without my knowledge and shit. And you know, okay, and police, matter of fact, let them play the shit out. Let them play that shit. Let them play where I consented to have my shit recorded and put up online. You know, I'm sneaky ass shit like that. So I was looking at him. I was side eyeing his ass from the beginning. So like, uh, and it's some things I've heard about him. You know, from the past. I think he used to do Jedi content, but it was like some weird shit. You know what I mean? So like, hey, if you want to do beef 313 with, you want to beef with Prime, okay, just lined up and be like another motherfucker. But you know what I mean? Are you commit? No, you're not. You do shade. That's what you're good at, shading and being a shady ass nigga. But because you did some shady ass shit, but are you a comedian? Hell, fuck no. None of that shit.
People do anything for
Are you a
content
lying
and shit.
motherfucker? Yes, you're a lying motherfucker. Talking about how the fuck you gonna mistake to say that Octavius Rob wants you to have his shit when you got this nigga fucking recorded and you plan on putting the shit up online? I said that shit didn't even make fucking sense when you called me. I'm not a dumb motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, if you want beef, then fine, cool. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to call me Robin and Batman Robin and all that shit, cool.
Yeah, he just
Do
taking
whatever the
shots.
fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, nigga, like Robin having a hell of a fucking comic book right now. Shit, on his fucking own. If I'm Robin, nigga, I'll play Robin. But shit, right now, I'm motherfucking Batman. Shit. Rob the motherfucker's the assistant at this point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't like any of these motherfuckers gonna come up and, oh, we gonna get dog pile on Prime and he gonna be by his motherfucking self. Nigga, I've been by my motherfucking self. My name is Prime, bitch. Think I give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I love my supporters. I got love for Tracy. I got love for people who fuck with me and you and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know who fuck with me. I know who helped me with my YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that or whatever. I'm not a fuck nigga. I'm not a selfish, self-loathing motherfucker. So I will appreciate those who've been here. You know what I'm saying? But don't be on that fake shit, my nigga. You know what I mean? Don't be on that fake ass shit and you gonna do some shady ass shit and get mad because a motherfucker exposed you. I wasn't saying shit about you. I knew that. I said, okay, it's just another clout chasing ass nigga trying to get a fucking story and shit. And that's just what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
It was just, you know what I mean? You just another clout chasing ass nigga. I seen this shit a million times. I've been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Star Marie story. Another clout motherfuckers are mad because she was over here on my channel. Why Star on his motherfucking channel and shit?
Oh, really?
The whole goddamn the whole goddamn internet came to my channel to steal like clipping my shit. You know, all the motherfuckers over in the entertainment sector, the T sector and shit, coming over here taking parts of my fucking video. It only did 3,000 views, but when other motherfuckers mentioned it, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker getting 60,000 on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember that Star Marie situation too.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just like when it comes, that's crazy. So that's like this content is like money. When it comes to this content, people act crazy and do whatever. They go against you and everything else, lose morals and all kinds of shit. So that's crazy. Shit.
Oh yeah. Brother ain't got no morals. Like he's on some Machiavellian shit. Like, and I'm not dumb. I seen a lot of niggas like him before, and I see a lot of niggas coming after him and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why like it's a reason for me being in certain positions because I see shit.
Yeah, it's the reason why you solo bolo, huh?
Yeah, I see shit. Like, and then also these niggas on here like, oh, we the black sector, and shit. This black sector ain't got no motherfucking commandos, no goddamn kings, queens, or whatever the fuck, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The same motherfucker that me on in the black sector is the same motherfuckers. They got these weirdo motherfuckers feeling as if they can determine who the fuck is in it. But at the end of the day, y'all niggas get 950 in your motherfucking chat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Get 950 in your motherfucking chat for any goddamn reason. Any fucking reason. Any fucking reason. Well, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute, but go ahead, Iris, see you back.
Can I just say one thing in favor of black men? My son, he is 25. He was married for a year, had my first grandson, and another one's due this year. What my son said to me was that when they went to rent an apartment, they were surprised that his name was on the lease. They questioned him. They double-checked his background because he was just getting an apartment in his name. And they said most of the apartments or everything is done is in women names, and the men live with the women. And when my son said that to me, I was like, what? That sounds foreign. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to take care of my wife and my, my child to come. So this says a lot. That was in 2022. When the apartment complex think that it's shady for a Black man to have his name on a lease. That's all I'm gonna say. Good night.
I was on mute. My bad. Yeah, damn. That's crazy. She fell off. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. West LA, I thank you for coming up and supporting the stream with your presence. You know what I mean?
No problem.
Like if you like I say, people can come up and ask respectful questions, and we don't have to have all that, calling motherfucking names and shit. And it turned out to be a good stream because of it. You know, so I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It was a great stream. I met a lot of new people, and I'm glad y'all tuned in tonight. I gotta get up in the morning and shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
Okay, have a good
Uh,
night.
yeah, good night, everybody. Good night. Thanks, Miss Alverson. Thanks. Um, yeah, and also Rodney. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of whoever, whatever is dealing with you, you always gotta remain who you are, man. Remain who you are, and fight these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are human just like you are human. You know what I mean? And they can dog pile motherfuckers they feel like they want to dog pile a motherfucker they feel it's up and coming, the new great one. You know what I'm saying? They want to take you out. It's like a pack of ugly girls beating up on a pretty girl in school and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to cut her face and shit. They want to snatch her hair out because, you know what I'm saying, she gonna get all the attention from all the boys that they can't obtain shit. So, that law of nature, that shit's every fucking where. At some point you have to fight and strategize, and don't be apologetic for defending yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like these people that I mentioned, I did not one of these people I mentioned, not one that I mentioned tonight. You know what I mean? I start any fucking thing with. So, I always have content because motherfuckers want to take me out. Cause I'm prime. Peace, y'all.